3D, you might have. Okay. So 3D, I believe, as is already covered. So today we will be doing a little bit of tinkering on basic electronics. I believe I had sent in like a link on the chat for you to have a like a quick access to the Tinkercad. So some of you might have like already signed up for the Tinkercad, and if anyone has not signed up till now, I request you to sign up so that we can do a little bit of tinkering together. Just a second, let me share my screen. Okay. Can anyone wow about my screen if it's shared?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
Okay. So when you are accessing to the link that I shared on the chat, you might have seen this very particular website, this tinkercad.com. So herein, if anyone has already got the credentials, if anyone has already signed up for this thing, so they can directly log in, and if anyone has not, they can option use the option sign up. So just make sure that herein you will not be using those very entitlements in school. You will be creating an account using the icon, using the button, create a personal account. Here, everyone has got the email. You can use the Apple ID or you can use the Google or directly with the email. So I do have my account, so I will be logging in with that very particular ID. So just to show you a little bit about, and if anyone has not like opted for it, India, you can put up the date of birth. I will try to complete the session so in time so that, for example, 98 next, and I believe we are good to go. Okay. So I will be using my credentials only. I will directly go for the login option. If anyone is like lagging or something like that, they can use the chat boxes so that anyone who is well known about the Tinkercad, they can resolve the queries side by side. And if still you have the question, you can raise the hands. Okay. This is the dashboard of the Tinkercad. So I will be using this very particular ID of mine. And for for 3D, you might have used this very particular option, but in case of like electronics, then I will go for create and circuits directly. The working, just make sure that you have a good internet connection because the working of this Tinkercad software entirely depends upon the internet speed that you have got. Sometimes it might be lagging, but it is entirely not the website. It is just your internet is lagging. So that's why the website is also lagging. So the so motto of we like showing this Tinkercad as in electronics right now, it's just that we need to like show the students how we can start from the basic, from the scratch. So we do not have the information, we do not have the knowledge how to use the circuits, how to use the LEDs, how to use the batteries. Then this is the perfect platform for the students who do not know anything about the electronics. You might see a little bit of workspace over here. You can consider this as part of your lab. This is the lab area, and this is the portion. This is the wherein you have the electronics, where you have the devices, where you have the tools that are available in the lab. Yes, the entire material in the lab that you have got, it's not entirely here, but for the simple understanding of the electronics, but basic understanding of the electronics, you can get anything that you want. For example, the LEDs, the resistors, the batteries, the Arduinos, the sensors, basic sensors. Yes, you can get them all here. If, for example, I just want to show a battery, you might have seen the batteries in lab. We have different types of batteries. We have some batteries that's 9 volt batteries. We have some batteries that are rechargeable batteries, lithium ion batteries. So most of the times what happens in the lab, if a student comes in the lab, they can just get the LED and plug it directly over the battery. So in a second or two, the LED does not work. The question then arises, or mostly the students kind of get curious why the LED is not working now. So on this very particular Tinkercad software, you can just like make them inform, just make them teach, educate themselves why this LED will not work after beyond that. So in electronics, we always have two like polarities. One is the positive, that is anode. One is the negative, that is cathode. So how do we check the polarities? You might have seen in the lab a device that's called as multimeter. In Tinkercad, we do have an option of multimeter. In labs, mostly these 9 volt batteries, we do not have a clear marking, we do not have a clear display wherein it shows how much the battery is charged. The battery at itself comes as a 9 volt, but over the course of the time, the voltage. Okay, someone is needed to say, can you like check who is accessing the screen, the annotations? Pooja, since I would request to not do so. Okay, so in case of batteries, for example, the 9 volt batteries, when we purchase it for the first time, the battery voltage is 9 volts, but over the course of the time, we do the tinkering, we use the battery for different material, these projects, prototypes, or any kind of work. It gets drained, the voltage level reduces. Many a times we need to check what the voltage of the battery is the battery is 9 volt, that means it's fully charged. But sometimes when over the course of the time it gets drained. So how do we check the voltage of the this battery? We can just connect wire. This you might have seen there are two wires with the multimeters, a red color. We connect it in V, or you might have seen the current option on the multimeter. We connect the red one in the positive and a negative one. I will in a second tell you how to do this thing also. So I will change the color to black. So if I check out the voltage right now shows me perfectly 9 volts. So that means this battery is perfectly 9 volts. Its head has not been charged, this drain yet. Okay. So, in Tinkercad, when we check out the devices, when we use those different electronics, make sure that, for example, let me give you an example. If I have this battery, if I want to connect this battery to this multimeter, how can I connect it? I will go to the terminals. For example, this positive terminal. If I'll be dragging my this cursor to this terminal, you might see a pop-up is generating. It shows me positive. If it's over here, it's not showing any pop-up. But when I come across this positive terminal, there's a pop-up red color box. So I need to like click over here. Then I will click. It cannot sort of complete, or it cannot end anywhere unless and until it's a terminal. So terminal is over here, terminal is over here. There are two terminals over here, and there are two terminals over here. So it will not end at this thing. So it might be getting a little bit frustrating at sometimes, but we have to make sure that this terminal ends at a terminal. It will end here. But if I will be like, for example, if I'll be generating a lead, this jumper wire over here, if I'll be like trying to end it over here, it will not. And if I need to delete it, or if I need to change it, we can just do this thing. There is an option of undo or control Z. You can directly put a control Z, then it's over. For example, if I want it to like reduce or delete this jumper, how will I do it? I will just click over there and go for the option delete. Okay. So I've shown you the multimeter, how multimeter we check the voltage. For example, if I need to check the voltage of this very battery, I will connect this positive to positive and negative to negative. The best thing about Tinkercad is that we don't need to like practically see how this, if I am making a project or if I'm doing any kind of tinkering, whether this will be successful in the lab or not. In if I'll be going to the lab directly and kind of do this kind of tinkering, it will kind of get a headache for me. But when I'm doing it on a simulation software, for example, Tinkercad, then I will get to know what is wrong, where am I going wrong. I will give in one more example. If I connect this battery of, oh, one more thing, if I need to rotate or change this polarities, I can use those options. For example, I need to rotate it, then I can use this very particular icon to rotate the battery. For example, if I need to flip the polarities, I can use this very particular icon. Okay. So right now I'm deleting it all. Control A, delete. Okay. So for example, what most of the times in lab happens is that students come in the lab, they will find a battery, 9-volt battery. Let me rotate it a little bit and bring an LED across the battery. They will directly connect, in case I connect this anode to negative. So I know I have to connect always positive to positive. So positive in anode, negative goes into the cathode. But somehow if I connect this in the reverse direction, I connect positive with the negative, this anode, and negative with the cathode. Then if that will work, let's see that. I'm starting the simulation, but simulation is not happening. The LED is not glowing. Why? Because in DC polarity matters. If it was the AC, in AC polarity does not matter. But in case of DC, the polarity definitely does matter. So I will stop the simulation. I will interchange the connections, twirl it up, positive in positive. Oh, positive goes into positive and negative goes into negative. Oh. Yeah, sometimes it might get a little bit hectic. Just make sure that your internet is working properly, your internet is fast. That way it does not create any hassle or be a hassle for you. If I start the simulation, so that is what most of the times in lab it does happen. Students come across the lab, they will pick up the 9-volt battery and connect an LED. So if I'll start the simulation, in while I started the simulation, there is a glow mark. Not only glow, there's a star mark also. So if I will be like moving my cursor over there, then I get a pop-up. Current through the LED is 915 milliamperes. So I know the current in an LED, for the LED to glow properly, the current should be at a maximum of 20 milliamperes. But when I connect a 9-volt battery across the LED, the current is 915 milliamperes. So that means it is beyond its optimal capacity, it's beyond its optimal voltage. So here comes the concept. How can we like reduce the voltage? I have the in this lab. I have only 9-volt battery. So but and I have to glow an LED. How will I do it? I do not have any voltage source below the 9 volt. Then comes the concept of resistor. So that way we make the students understand. That way we make the students gather the knowledge. How the volt, if the voltage is more, how can we reduce it? Then we know it's a voltage divider circuit. Resistors are called as voltage divider circuits. But how voltage divider circuits work? We use the resistor in series. Now, one more concept: series and parallel. This is a series. The current will go from negative over here and over here, and the path is closed. That way it will work. What if I would have connected? Let's see this simulation first. Then we will check if the resistor was connected in parallel. I'll start the simulation. The LED works perfectly. I will stop the simulation. It's off. So we had to glow this LED with the help of 9-volt battery. So the students got the concept of the resistor. So that way they came to know what resistance can do, how resistance can change, how resistance decrease the voltage, or may it does not increase the voltage, how it can reduce the voltage. I used this word called as series. It is in series with this LED. It is in series with this voltage source. But what happens if this resistor was connected in parallel? Let's check that. Anode will go to the positive resistor. We will rotate it a little bit over here, and then it goes here, over here. So when we are, how do we differentiate between a connection as in series or in as in parallel? In parallel, we connect the positive to positive and in negative and negative to negative. But in case of series connections, we connect a positive to negative to negative to positive, right? So we had two circuits. We connected voltage, this LEDs, resistors with LEDs in. Firstly, we used in series, then we connected in parallel. Let's see what happens when it's connected in series and what it happens when it's connected in parallel. Oh, that's it. It's a parallel connection. It's series connection. Let's see what can be the difference in both the circuits. So in this very in circuit, see a series circuit, the LED is glowing perfectly. But in case of this parallel circuit, again, when we check the voltage, this LED directly across the battery, there was a current flow of 915 milliamperes. Again, here it's 914 milliamperes. So you might be wondering where did this a little bit of voltage got dissipated? Where did this voltage dissipate? You might have heard about internal resistance. That is the concept of jumper wires. When we connect the jumper wires, they have the internal resistance and the voltage is dissipated, a little bit dissipated in those jumper wires. This way, we can make the students understand what is the concept of series connections, what is the concept of parallel connections, how series connections can alter the voltage applied across the LEDs, or the parallel in parallel the voltage across the LEDs. This way, we can make them understand in our houses, in domestic, the different LEDs, different this bulb connections. How are they connected? Whether they need to be connected in the series or in the parallel. I'll give you one more example. Okay. Let's see what if the resistance we have different multiple resistances. This sorry LEDs. I will delete this LED, this resistance. I will connect them. This is the this a little bit whirled this leg of this LED that is positive, that is anode. If I connect this positive anode with the negative, then it's a series connection. Anode to cathode and anode to anode. Let's see what happens now. The current when we at start we when we connected an LED directly across this. Can anyone stop this annotations, please? When we directly connected this LED across the 9 volt, the LED, the current flow in this very particular circuit was 915 milliamperes. But when we connected three more LEDs in series, the current goes down. It goes to 146. Why? Because internal resistance. These LEDs have got some internal resistance, even though we have not applied any resistance externally. But these LEDs definitely do have some kind of internal resistance. One more concept we got to understand. In case we do not have a particular resistance in the lab, then we can do is we can simply use multiple LEDs. In case of one LED, there was 915 milliamperes. In case of three, there was 146. Let's see what happens when we connect five LEDs in the circuit. The current flow is, yeah, it's absolutely beyond below 20 milliamperes. So that way, our internal resistance caught up to the 9 voltage. Yeah, when we connected 9 volt across one LED, there was a blast. There was a what we can say as LED got expired, LED burnt out. So that's why in a second or two, the students will be complaining that, sir, the LED, sir, ma'am, the LED is not working. What he didn't understand was the 9 volt applying directly across this LED was beyond its capacity to hold. So that's why we have to use a resistor. In case we do not have the resistor, what we understood here in this very particular exercise was LED does have its internal resistance. If there's an internal resistance, we can use different multiple internal resistance in the series. That way, different resistances can catch up to this 9 volts. I can see there's a hand raised. Sir, give me 5 to 10 minutes. I definitely will take up the questions. Okay. So wondering, I need to like, okay, this very particular circuit, it's working perfectly. Let me delete this very circuit. So I need to, for example, blink this LEDs. Oh, let's do one thing. I will now, I want to blink this LED. So how can I blink this LED? There are two ways to blink this LED. Right now, I can just only understand, just think of one way to blink this LED. How is that? That is, if I connect it, just a second, positive to terminal, terminal to positive. Okay. If I directly connect this very particular circuit in across the battery, that way it can just blink, it cannot blink. The LED will turn on, but it cannot blink on its own. So how I need, the question is I need to blink this LED. How is that possible? If I will use a switch. That is how we can blink an LED or the light in our houses. We can just turn on and off a switch. That way it will blink. Just a second. Let me rotate this very switch. Let's start simulation. The circuit is off. I will turn on the switch. The circuit is on. The LED glows. So if I need to blink, that's how I can blink it. Now, I just like you might have heard about the switching frequencies. Every electronic device has a switching frequency. If we go beyond that switching frequency, that can harm this LED. That can destroy this LED. So, wondering how can I alter that thing? How can I stop this LED getting damaged? So, we can use a processor. So, that is the concept where we learn about Arduino. I will go to the tools option, tools box. Then here I have Arduino, or we can just search over here or Arduino. That's Arduino Uno R3. I will click it and drag and drop it here. So the Arduino, this whole Tinkercad, it works on the principle of drag and drop. You have to select a particular option, select a particular thing you need, and drag it and drop it. That's it. So in case right now, if I need to blink this very particular LED with the help of Arduino, how can I blink this LED with the help of Arduino? So I have the option. Then right now, in case you are wondering, Arduino is a microprocessor that we need some code so that we can turn on this very LED with the help of that code. By default, these in those digital pins there is no voltage. There is a power section. There is some analog inputs. There are digital outputs or inputs. Digital side. So in digital side, we need to like, for example, there are only two values that either it can be on, either it can be off. But in case of LED blinking, we only need two. These are only two states. Either LED can be on or LED can be off. So we will use this very particular side. Now, one thing is Arduino Uno in those pins, always when you turn on those pins with the help of the code, the voltage in those pins will be 5 volts. So if the voltage is 5 volts, we know this very particular LED. Just a second, we will check if I connect, for example, 9 volts battery across over here. Here goes the battery. Here goes positive. Let me do rotate them and the negative. The voltage is right now, how much voltage will be across the LED? It will be, it will be how much? 9 volts applied. Oh, the voltage are reversed. This I have used the different connections. I have used to change the polarity that was natural to it, because I have connected positive in negative anode. So that's why the negative. Now the magnitude, the value, it is 7.63. Why is it 7.63? Yes, some voltage did get dissipated because of those jumper wires. Let me change the connections first. Let's do it this way, so we cannot twiddle the connections. I used the resistor. I'm sorry, I might be going a little bit fast, but we do not have the time since AM people are coming across around 12. So I need to show you a little bit of more of code also. So if I use the this voltage divider circuit, that is resistance. Now check out the voltage, how much voltage it's applying. 1.95. In case this resistance, the value of this resistance goes a little bit lesser than 1 kilo ohm. For example, I will say it goes 500, not like kilo ohm, 500 ohm. If the voltage is 500 ohm, so that means the voltage is 2.052. In Arduino, I just said that if I will be turning on a particular pin, the voltage applied across this LED will be 5 volts. So let's see if on the 5 volts the LED can survive or not. I will say not 500 ohm, it's 50 ohm. You can see once it's 50 ohm, the voltage across this LED is 2.77. And on that 2.77, the LED is getting blown away. So that means even 2.77 voltage is more than enough for an LED. So applying 5 voltage across this LED, that means this LED will be damaged also. So to protect this this LED from getting blown away, what we can do is we will use a resistor. Let's, for example, anode to terminal, terminal to, for example, pin number 11. Okay, we'll use the color red for the distinguishing of polarities. We will use the cathode and put it in ground. Okay, sorry, black. Now, uh, can this work? If I'll be starting the simulation, will this LED blow? No, it cannot blow. Why? Because there is no code in it. So there is just an inbuilt code that is for this very particular small LED over here, for this very particular LED, but not for this very particular pin. So what we will do, we will use some block-based coding. Very easy to use, very easy to make the students understand. Nothing like C++, that is a little bit complex for the students. Okay, just a second. Delete. Let me, for example, put up a name for this very project. For example, LED blink. Just a second, I will refresh the page so that the internet gets restored. Someone is playing with the annotations again. Okay, so I will go for the code section. Then I will delete those default codes. Then over here, you will see three types of codes are available. One is blocks. If you know how to write the code in C++, then you can go for the text option. But in case you do not know the C++ code, you have the option to use blocks or blocks plus text. We are very new to this very particular what I should say as the subject, this lab. We do not know anything about programming in C++. We will use simple block-based coding. Over here, you will see different palettes. In different palettes, you have different options to use as in your circuits. For example, if I'll be checking about this output, you will check out different palettes over here. In control, if you are going for the logic, some kind of logic, then you can find your logic palettes, logic blocks over here. You want to put some input values, you can see over here there are different input values. Right, exactly as in mathematics values, you want to put a logic. For example, a is less than b, or b is less than or something greater than, you can put over here. And if you want to create some no, like new variable, then you can create over here. We will be definitely putting up an example wherein we will be creating a variable. So in this case, in this very particular project, we needed to blink this LED. So how will we blink this LED with the help of the code? So I will go in the check out the code option. I need to, because we don't need to produce any inputs. Inputs, that is energy only. So when we connect the Arduino with our laptop or any power source, the energy will be coming over as it is. So in output, what we need is we need to like blink this very particular LED. So we'll going for the output and we use option. Check out this very particular thing. Set built-in LED. A second ago I told you about this very particular LED. You might have seen whenever we connect the LED to a particular power source, this LED starts blinking. But we do not need to blink this very particular LED. We need to blink this very particular LED which is connected to pin number 11. So we'll go into the code only. We do not need this palette. We do not need this block. We need this very particular block. In digital, while talking about the Arduino, I said this is a digital side. In digital, we have only two values. So one is either it can be high, either it can be low. Uh, you might have heard about the binary language. There is only 0 or 1, only two values. We have to blink this LED. So that means we need only two states. Either it can be on, either it can be off, either it can be high or it can be low. We will be using the address of the pin. The address of pin is pin number 11. Yes, definitely in digital side we have some PWM pins where we can only have sinusoid effect, pulse width modulating pins, those addresses, but we cannot have an AC or a sinusoid perfectly. Going back to the project, the address is pin number 11. So we'll go for the pin 11. Then the palette says set pin 11 to high. So that means the pin 11 will be turned on. But again, it's blinking up a project. So we need to turn it off. So we will go back to control. Then we have an option, we have a block that is called wait block. Wait 1 second. Oh, brother, you are turning on the LED. Now wait, let the LED be on for 1 second. Now when we have to like turn it off, what we will do, we'll go back. We will use the option set pin. Which pin? The address is pin number 11. Set pin 11 to, now it is low. So what does this code make you understand? Set pin 11 to high. By default, in those very pins, in those very particular addresses, there is no mention of, there is no voltage. But with the help of code, we put the voltage in those pins. We put the voltage in these addresses. I put the voltage in address, which address? Pin number 11. So I told him to wait for 1 second. So that means LED will be on for 1 second. Now LED will be off for how much time? I will go for the control. Then it's wait for 1 second. Let's see if it works perfectly. So we'll go back and I will turn on the simulation. It works perfectly. So that means by using simple block based coding, we can definitely turn our projects. And one more thing, I would like to interject this AI, the concept of AI. In case sometimes like the students now, right now, the students very well fabricated with the artificial intelligence, particularly this Chat GPT. In case I wonder, I needed to like blink this LED with the help of Chat GPT. So what I can do is I will use this Chat GPT. Let's see if this text based coding works. I will go for the text. In this very particular case, you will definitely use this option, download. By downloading this very particular code, we will get a this INO file that is an Arduino INO this code. I definitely when I will be opening it. In Tinkercad, we just use it block based. These blocks, only blocks, no C++. But the Arduino does not understand the this block based. Understands only C++. But with the help of this very icon, with the help of this very particular button, we will get a C++ code. The second it will okay. Here you have the particular C++ code that was needed for the fetching to the Arduino. We can then directly connect the Arduino. We'll connect this our tools, our boards, which board we are using, whether it is Arduino or some other board. We can use the port, which port with the Arduino is connected, and definitely upload the code, and the LED will definitely blink. Okay. So there is one advanced version to this very particular project, which we oftenly call as traffic light system. How traffic lights work? Uh, 1151. I believe traffic light system is not that important than a sensor based activity. Let's do one thing. Then we will do an activity based on sensor. Or if you may allow, then I will just use or show you the concept of this traffic light system a little bit faster. You can get the, I believe this session is being recorded. You will get the recording. That way, it will not be this difficult task for you. For example, I will be using different LEDs. One is, for example, red. Another is yellow. Please bear with me with my speed right now because we are lagging. We have green, for example. Now negative always always goes to ground. Ground always goes to ground, right? I'll go use the code option, set pin. While this pin tells me that red will be on, at the same time yellow and green will be off. So I will go to output, set pin. Which pin? Yellow is connected to pin number 8. I will tell the system to turn it off at that time because red is on. So green is also off. So I will tell the system, just a second. I will tell the system, sir, pin number 3 needs to be off because green needs to be off when the red is on. Okay. So we have the code for LED, red LED turn to turn on. LED, red LED will stay on for how long? 1 second. Now, alternately, we need to turn on the yellow. When the yellow is on, red will be off, green will be off. I will directly duplicate this block. Oh, sorry. Code. Need red is on 11. What I need to do is I will duplicate this block, and now red needs to be off. Yellow is on 8. Yellow needs to be on. Green needs to be off. It needs to stay off. Now I need one more option, one more code for green. When green is on, I will duplicate this block and connect with this code. Red needs to be off. Yellow needs to stay off and green needs to turn on. Let's see if that checks out. For 1 second, red is on, off, yellow on, green off. Okay. This is the perfect code for, we can say, traffic lights system. I need to put it in the Arduino. What we will do, we will stop the simulation. We can have this option of downloading this very particular code. Using block-based coding, this icon gives me the option of having a C++ code, which the C++ code, I directly can put the input in Arduino and connect these connections. We are using that this very what's the best advantage of using the Tinkercad? We I can develop this very particular system at my home. The next day when I will be going to the lab, I can just ask my ATL in charge, sir, ma'am, I need the laptop. I will log in my credentials, then I will have the circuit in front of me. So I will not need again and again need to code again or check out the connections, which connections I use. Now when I will be going to the lab the next time, I will simply log in my credentials. Then I will know red I had connected on in 11, yellow I had connected on 8, green I had connected on 3. So likewise, I can get this code as well there. So let's now try one activity wherein we will be using a sensor, which is that we will call as a sensor based activity. So the most of the times the let's just second delete this system. Okay, so we'll do this sensor-based activity. The most commonly used sensor in our ATL labs is ultrasonic sensor, HCSR04. So I will be needing an Arduino. I will click on Arduino, drag and drop. Okay, so one more sensor I need, ultrasonic sensor. I will write it over here, ultrasonic distance sensor. So in Tinkercad, you might be having the access to two different sensors. We have this very particular ultrasonic sensor, and then we have ICSR04. And if you have been to the ATL labs, then you might have seen this ICSR04 is available to us in the ATL labs. So we will definitely be using this very particular sensor only. We'll delete this sensor. Let's bring one, I should say, as breadboard. In a while, I will be also discussing the concept of breadboard as well. So, for example, I want to build an alarm system using an ultrasonic sensor. For example, if someone, I will say the problem statement can be, I need to make a system, an alarm system, in case someone comes very near to my particular system or to my particular boundary, then it should give an alarm. The alarm can be the LEDs. The alarm can be a sound system. So how will we develop? So let's connect an ultra. Oh, someone is again playing with annotations. Okay. Thank you, whosoever deleted this. Uh,
Sai.
let's sure, sir.
Sai. Hi. So sorry to interrupt you in between. So we will continue the session at 1 o'clock.
Okay, sure.
Yes. So teachers, as I told you that AIM team will be joining with us, and they are going to take some set questions that you have from the last previous 5 days. Uh, yeah. So I hope now you are ready, and if you, as I told that if you want to call the principal or in charge to be there to have some open questions, you can. So we have Anchal who is with us, and she will be here with us for 1 hour, from 12 to 1 p.m. She is with us, and she is directly working under Niti Aayog Atal Innovation Mission, and she is looking for the compliance and other documents related work. So we will try to resolve as many queries as we can in this 1 hour. But yes, if you have more questions and queries, you can write us also. You can share with us, but we will take some general questions. Particular when we are, because of the time constraint, we are not able to take a particular individual, but we'll try to take general questions related to tranche, related to your gem portal, or some basic things. And I think this one is an open session, uh, and parallelly teachers, let's I know a lot of teachers have a lot of queries. So to maintain a decorum, what we will do, we will open the chat box for you, and by one we can take your questions, and parallelly you can raise your hand So some questions I'll read through hands raised. We will ask questions. Uh, so first, she's going to give some general information, and just let me. Uh, so Achal Singhania is with us. Let me make her co-host. Hello, Achal. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Hope I am audible clearly.
Yes, Achal, you're audible. So let me just a second. I'll make you a host, and yeah, sure. So you can, yes, Achal. So what do you?
Yeah. Hello, everyone, all the teachers, ATL in charge, and all the, my fellow members who are here. So, I am from Learning Links Foundation, working closely with Adult Tinkering Labs team at Niti Aayog. As sir said, I can help you with the compliance related and document related queries. So, first, I have to give some of the general instructions like most of the frequently asked queries that I came across are regarding the tranche disbursements and the approvals. Tranche 2 and tranche 3 portals are all open for all the eligible schools. And for UC also, schools can go and upload their latest UC till financial year ending at 31st March 2025 over the UC portals. All the schools, those haven't submitted the utilization certificates yet, they can go and upload their UCs over the UC portal. Also, for the schools trying to apply for tranche 3, all the schools, those are eligible according to our database. The portal is all open for all those schools to upload their documents is required for the subsequent tranche application. According to the guidelines, they can go and upload the documents. Tranche 3 portal is open for all those schools. Those have received tranche 2 2 years back. Like when you have received the tranche 2, 24 months after completing that, school is completely eligible for tranche 3 process. So only those schools, those have already completed 24 months or more than that, for them, the portal is all open. The guidelines are available over the ATL website. They can refer the guidelines, and according to that, the school can go and upload the documents. But make sure while applying for the tranche 3, all the financial documents like ATL UCs, audit statement, Bharat Kosh receipts, bank statement, all these should be starting from tranche 1 data. Like if, for example, if school have received grant in 2016 or 17, since then school have to approve all the UCs, audit statement, Bharat Kosh receipts, and bank uh, statement. Okay, so all the financial documents should start since the school have received tranche 1 amount. Also, for the tranche 2 and tranche 3, some schools are approved. Some school may be having the query regarding the disbursement. So the schools approved on over the tranche 2 or tranche 3 portal, they are in the process for the disbursement. So it takes few months for the disbursement. So we are trying to get it disbursed by the end of this quarter or the next month. So avoid asking repeated questions regarding the disbursement. Okay, so the schools those are in disbursement phase will be disbursed soon, so they have to just patiently wait till the grant get disbursed, and school will be definitely informed about the disbursement of the grant. Thank you. Now we can open for the queries.
Uh, yes, yes. So, teachers, I would like to request you can use your chat box also, so that we will take your queries on a clear basis. Now we have Sarojini Pandita ma'am. So, teachers, if you have same kind of
Yeah.
query which is resolved by some other teachers, I would like to request you can check the other teachers' query also. Might be it will be same, so it will save our time. Yes, Sarojini Pandita ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
I wanted, like I have got two queries. First is regarding this compliance. I just wanted to know that if we are applying for second tranche and what are the documents required for that, please tell us in detail. And if there are certain we have to also put some. So I just want to first know the list of the documents and the procedure for that.
Okay. So, ma'am, I am putting a link in the chat box. That is the link to the ATL subsequent tranche guidelines. That is same for tranche 2 and tranche 3. So you can refer that. You have to submit the utilization certificates, audit statement, your Bharat Kosh receipts, bank statement, and some other relevant documents like tax exemption declaration. And now new 3-4 section has been added over the subsequent tranche portals, that is the MOE. So for some of the schools, those are funded long back, the MOAs were expired. So now every school applying for the subsequent tranche, they have to submit a new supplementary MOA, renewing the previous one. So there is the draft available over the portal. So school can go and download that draft, fill the blanks according to their school details, and accordingly fill that and get it attested by the school principal and upload it over the subsequent tranche portal. The next section that is newly added is the uh, contact details. You have to submit the contact details of your school principal and ATL in charge and the school contact number, so that if there is any error in your document, the team can directly contact to the concerned person, and it will help the school to get that documents corrected accordingly. The next section is the video link. So now schools have to upload a video over their YouTube channel, and attach the link over the compliance portal, showing the complete view of your lab. Please make a note that the video should start from the school entrance, showing the school name, giving a walkthrough to the ATL lab, giving the complete view of the branding done outside or inside the lab, giving the complete view of ATL equipment, some of the projects prepared by the students, showing all the workstations, every expects of your lab. Okay, so you can just record this. There is no time limit for this video. It can be as long as per the requirement of the school, but it should not be edited one. It should show all the it should complete the all aspects of the ATL lab, all the equipment, projects, the branding, infrastructure, everything you have to show. And this video, uh, you have to upload it over the school's YouTube channel, and you have to paste that link over the compliance portal. The last section will be of the dashboard report. Though schools applying for the subsequent tranche, they
Didi, Achal, are you sharing your screen or?
no, I'm not sharing the screen.
Okay,
I have just
okay,
posted the link for the guidelines
okay,
in the
okay,
chat box. So schools, those want the link for the subsequent tranche guidelines, they can refer this.
okay.
Okay. Yes. So I'll
So,
reshare it if you want.
yes, yes, yes. So you shared with me. You can share in the chat box. Right now the teachers are sharing the query, so might be it will missed. Right.
Yeah,
I think
I'm sharing it
someone's
again if required.
okay. Okay. Someone's mic is on. Thank you, Saik. Now we have one more query from a teacher. Let me just a second. Yeah. So the one question is from Saraswati Vidya Mandir that my second tranche approved had been done 1 year, but the amount has not yet come.
Okay, so sir, in that case, they have to give us the ATL code through query resolution portal. They can submit a query stating the same issue with their details, so that we can just check our database and the process that where the school is stuck, and how can this be resolved. We can notify the school through mail. So school has to raise the query over the query resolution portal. I'll share the link
Yes.
for the query resolution portal also in the chat box.
Yes, thank you. Now we have one more question that we got second tranche last year in March month, but not able to upload UC. So can use online platform for purchase and research center and science center. Can we use operational expenses?
Sorry, sir, can you please repeat?
Harshita
Yeah.
is there. She's asking that we got second tranche last year in March, but not
Mhm.
able to upload UC.
Okay, so basically, ma'am, the UC should be uploaded on UC portal now, because the subsequent tranche portal will be closed for you as you have already received the tranche to file. So till then, for 2 years, you have to upload the UCs over the UC portal. Uh, you can get that link from the compliance section of the ATL website. And once you will be eligible for tranche 3, your tranche 3 portal will be open for you.
Okay, then we'll have next question. We have Priyanka Gaur. Then next, Mr. Dr. Javed Kadir.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, like our pre-resolution portal, I have generated queries a lot many number of times, but the portal does not respond. No ticket is being generated, neither any reply from their side.
Okay, so ma'am, I now basically there is no such problem reported by any other school. So now the portal is working all fine. Once the query gets resolved, school is also getting the mails regarding the responses we get to
No,
the.
earlier, like, I'm sorry to interrupt, but yes, like earlier we were getting the mails and all, like when the dashboard was updated, and it's been like 2 years before. Since then, my query resolution portal is not working. So I'm doubtful what the problem is that we are facing.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for reporting this. I'll just connect with my technical team. But for now, I think the portal is working fine. You can raise a fresh query, and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. Now, schools will get the mails also regarding the response, what we give over the query
Okay,
that you
thank you.
submit. Yeah.
Yes. Now, Achal, we have Mr. Dr. Javed Kadir.
Yes.
Good
Sir,
afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good
Hello.
afternoon, sir.
Yeah, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, please
Ma'am,
go ahead.
we are from Government Higher Secondary School, Fatehgarh. Before the end of the last financial year, we have submitted utilization certificate. It was approved, and the amount was also credited to our account. But unfortunately, it was auto debited on the same date. And till now, we are waiting for those funds. We have raised it so many times. We have raised the queries. We have talked to the Pratik sir. We have mailed so many times. But son, one financial year has been expired,
Okay.
and we have no funds to run our ATL
Yeah,
lab.
so let me respond. Uh, yes, thank you. So, sir, basically that must be the case of failed transaction. So you may have submitted your bank certificate that your bank account is operational to Pratik, sir, right? Hello.
yes, you're audible. You're audible.
I am, but I'm waiting for the response of sir,
Okay.
Dr. Javed. Sir. Okay, so sir, basically that must be the case of an failed transaction. So after getting a transaction failed, that must be because of your bank account was not operational at the time of disbursement. So as it is the case of failed transaction, it takes time for the redisbursement. So it must be in the approval phase or disbursement phase. So school just need to patiently wait. Also, I'm just taking it as that you have already submitted your updated bank statement and bank details to Pratik sir. If you haven't done it, you can just share your ATL code or email ID to us through query portal or any other source so that we can just mail you the required documents for the failed transaction case we require to get it disbursed again. Thank
Yeah, I
you.
hope now this query is clear. The next we have Sandeep Sandeep, sir. Teacher request you can rename your name as a school name so it become easy for us to under. Sandeep, would you like to answer? Would you like to ask the question? Then we have
हेलो
next.
हेलो
Yes.
मैम 2018-19 में हमारे यहाँ एटीएल शुरू हुआ है और तब से हमने कई बार अप्लाई किया है ट्रेंच 2 के लिए। अभी रिसेंटली हमारा 12 सितंबर को रिजेक्ट हुआ है। हर बार कोई ना कोई क्वेरी रहती है। अगर क्या आप मीन्स की ऐसा कुछ दे सको, एक ही बार में सारी क्वेरी पूरा एप्लीकेशन चेक कर लो और वहां पर सारी क्वेरी एक फोटो के जरिए या पीडीएफ बना के डाल दो, जिससे हम एक ही बार में पूरा सॉल्व कर दे। तो क्या हर बार मीन्स की वो टाइम वेस्ट ना हो किसी का भी। अभी
ओके
रिसेंटली हमारा इंटरेस्ट रिलेटेड क्वेरी की वजह से रिजेक्ट हुआ है, लेकिन हमने वेरीफाई किया वो ओके है, फिर भी वो रिजेक्ट हुआ है।
ओके। सो सर बेसिकली ऐसा नहीं होगा कि कोई एरर ना होने के बाद भी रिजेक्ट हो।
तो
आप
मैम
अपना
अगर
एयरटेल कोड, हाँ, आप मुझे अपना एयरटेल कोड चैट बॉक्स में शेयर कर दीजिए। आई थिंक आपने अपना कॉन्टैक्ट डिटेल्स पोर्टल पे अपडेट किया होगा जब आपने
यस
ट्रांस
किया है
सबमिट किया
मैम।
है। हाँ, तो हमारी टीम आपको कांटेक्ट कर लेगी और जो भी एग्जैक्ट एरर्स हैं वो आपको कंफर्म करके आपको पूरा गाइड कर देंगे हम। तो आपको उसको
ऑलरेडी मैम
रिजॉल्व करना।
आपको व्हाट्सएप किया हुआ था, आपने बोला था कोई पर्सन हमारे यहाँ से आपको कांटेक्ट करेगा। आज
हम्म।
8 दिन हो गए, 8-9 दिन हो गए, लेकिन अभी तक किसी ने कांटेक्ट
आपने
नहीं
मुझे
किया।
व्हाट्सएप किया है?
यस मैम ऑलरेडी किया।
आप मुझे एक बार दोबारा उसको प्रिंट कर दीजिए, मैं ट्राई करके इसको आज ही रिजॉल्व करवा देती हूँ,
ओके
आपको
मैम।
मैं ही कांटेक्ट कर
पर्टिकुलर
लेती
क्वेरी अगर कौन सी डेट की इंटरेस्ट में या कौन से मंथ ईयर के इंटरेस्ट में इशू है, वो
हूँ।
अगर
हाँ,
मिल
मैं
जाए तो
वही
इजीली
मैं
क्लियर हो
वो
सकता
एग्जैक्टली मैं आपको तभी बता पाऊंगी, तो आप मुझे पिन कर दीजिए एक बार दोबारा से।
है। ओके ओके
मैं आपको कांटेक्ट कर लेती हूँ।
ठीक है, थैंक यू।
आई थिंक वी शुड मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेरी सर।
Yes, yes. So next we have Sunil Kumar, sir. Gokul, can you hear me?
Yeah, Neeraj.
Gokul, teachers are looking for some attendance. Just share the attendance with them. Yes.
Yeah,
Sunil ji,
it's shared. Shared.
okay. Sunil ji, over to you.
सर नमस्कार नमस्कार मैम सर मैम सर मैम मेरा ना ट्रांस 3 के लिए एलिजिबल हो गया है लैब। मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ कि अच्छा मैं ट्रांस 2 के लिए जब अप्लाई किया था लास्ट टाइम तो सारा काम मेरे वेंडर ने किया था। तो ये जो आगे का जो प्रोसीजर है वो हम सेल्फ कर सकते हैं या हमें फिर से वेंडर की हेल्प लेनी पड़ेगी? जैसे ऑडिट करने का काम किसी सीए के थ्रू होता है या हम ऑनलाइन करवा सकते हैं, या बाकी जैसे 12
हाँ
एक
जी
फॉर्म लास्ट टाइम भरा गया था मैंने देखा था, है ना? तो वो फॉर्म हम ऑनलाइन फिलअप कर सकते हैं या हमें फिर से वेंडर की हेल्प लेनी पड़ेगी
सर
प्लीज?
बेसिकली वी ऑलवेज रिकमेंड कि जो भी वेंडर्स हैं आप उनको इन्वॉल्व ना करें।
ओके
स्कूल सब खुद ही ये प्रोसेस कंप्लीट कर सकता है, वेरी इजी प्रोसेस है। सारे ड्राफ्ट्स और ट्यूटोरियल्स आपको अवेलेबल है वेबसाइट पे। आप एक बार aim.gov.in पर जाकर एटीएल्स पे जाइए, वहां पर आपको ट्यूटोरियल वीडियोस मिल जाएंगे यूसी के।
जी
और साथ ही साथ बाकी ऑडिट स्टेटमेंट, जो अभी मैंने आपको बताया, सप्लीमेंट्री एमओए और
जी
बाकी सारी चीज़ों की गाइडलाइंस और ड्राफ्ट्स वहाँ अवेलेबल है। स्कूल उसको रेफर करके फिल कर सकता है। फिर भी कोई प्रॉब्लम आती है तो आप हमें जैसे क्वेरी पोर्टल के थ्रू या अपना क्वेरी रेज करते समय ये लिख सकते हैं कि आपको किसी से कांटेक्ट करके गाइडेंस चाहिए। अपना कांटेक्ट नंबर क्वेरी में डाल सकते हैं। बाकी जब आप अप्लाई करेंगे तो अगर कोई एरर होगा तो टीम आपको कांटेक्ट कर लेगी।
ओके
ठीक
ओके
है। तो
थैंक यू।
सारा प्रोसेस वेरी ट्रांसपेरेंसी से, सारे ड्राफ्ट सब कुछ अवेलेबल है। तो वी ऑलवेज ट्राई कि स्कूल ही खुद ही करे, तो उसमें आपको वेंडर की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। जस्ट अगर आपका स्कूल प्राइवेट स्कूल है तो
गवर्नमेंट
आपको,
स्कूल गवर्नमेंट स्कूल।
गवर्नमेंट स्कूल है तो सर कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। आपको डॉक्यूमेंट्स सीएसएस सील एंड सिग्नेचर कराने मैंडेटरी नहीं है।
ओके
प्रिंसिपल सील एंड सिग्नेचर सफिशिएंट है सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स पर, बट मेक श्योर कि सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स प्रिंसिपल से अटेस्टेड हों।
जी
ठीक है। यूसी, ऑडिट और बैंक स्टेटमेंट और जो भी फाइनेंशियल डॉक्यूमेंट्स अभी मैंने इन्फॉर्म किए थे वो
या
फर्स्ट
मैं
रैंक से
डाउनलोड कर
लगाइएगा।
दूंगा बिल्कुल जी।
ठीक है। कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आती है तो आप अकॉर्डिंगली क्वेरी रेज करके उसमें लिख सकते हैं कि आप कांटेक्ट करना चाह रहे हैं, तो उसमें भी आप अपना नंबर डाल सकते हैं। तो जो भी क्वेरी रिजॉल्व करेंगे आपको कांटेक्ट करके इन्फॉर्म कर देंगे।
एक
अ,
लास्ट क्वेश्चन मैम और
हाँ जी।
जैसे अपन 40,000 एटलीस्ट रख सकते हैं अकाउंट में, ऐसा मैंने मैसेज देखा था, ये सही है?
हाँ जी, तो बेसिकली जब आप ट्रांच अप्लाई करते हैं ना, तो किसी भी सब्सिक्वेंट ट्रांच के लिए टू टाइप्स ऑफ एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया होता है। जैसे कि मैंने अभी ट्रांच 3 के लिए बताया कि 24 मंथ्स हो जाने चाहिए
हो गया मैम।
ग्रांट मिला। हाँ।
जी जी।
सेकंड जो फाइनेंशियल क्राइटेरिया होता है वो ये होता है कि आपका बैलेंस 40,000 से लेस या 40,000 होना चाहिए। तो अगर आपका 40,000 है तो भी डेफिनेटली आप एलिजिबल हैं, आप जाइए डॉक्यूमेंट चेक कीजिए और अप्लाई कीजिए। अगर 40,000 से कम है तो भी आप अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, बट ज़्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि क्राइटेरिया फुलफिल नहीं होता तो फिर डॉक्यूमेंट रिजेक्ट हो जाते हैं या होल्ड हो जाते हैं।
थैंक यू,
हाँ
थैंक यू
जी।
मैम,
हाँ
थैंक यू
जी।
नीरज सर।
So we can take next query now.
Amit Kumar, HPS, I think it's done. No. Uh, Chandan Satpathy, sir. Okay, Amit Kumar, you will be next. Chandan Satpathy, sir, आप unmute करके आप पूछ सकते हैं डाउट. Then
Yes,
Amit
sir.
Kumar.
Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon, sir.
मैडम 2021 में हमारा यूसी अपलोड हुआ था।
हाँ जी।
उसके बाद से हमें कोई अपडेट नहीं मिला है कि यूसी में हमारा रिजेक्ट हुआ है या एक्सेप्ट हुआ है, कुछ अपडेट नहीं आया मैडम।
सर आपने कोई ट्रांच अप्लाई किया था या यूसी पोर्टल पे डॉक्यूमेंट अपलोड किया?
यूसी पोर्टल पे डॉक्यूमेंट अपलोड किए थे।
अच्छा, तो सर वहाँ पे वो डॉक्यूमेंट्स रिव्यू हो जाएंगे आपके एंड से। अगर आपने यूसी सबमिट कर दिया है तो
जी
आपका प्रोसेस कंप्लीट हो गया है। अगर अब आपका लेस देन 40,000 बैलेंस हो गया है 12 लाख में से, तो आप
जी
डेफिनेटली जाके ट्रांच अप्लाई कीजिए और अपने ट्रांच पोर्टल पे डॉक्यूमेंट सबमिट कीजिए। यूसी पोर्टल पे अगर कोई भी रिक्वायरमेंट होगा तो आपको मेल आ जाएगा अकॉर्डिंगली। आपके एंड से यूसी का प्रोसेस, यूसी पोर्टल पे आपको और कुछ नहीं करना। आप ट्रांच अप्लाई कीजिए जल्द से जल्द अकॉर्डिंग टू, अगर आपका बैलेंस लेस देन 40,000 है।
ठीक है, थैंक यू
हाँ
मैडम।
जी।
Yeah.
Yes.
Next is Amit
Good.
Kumar, sir.
गुड आफ्टरनून मैम। मैम, मैंने जेम पोर्टल की आईडी और रिसेट करना चाह रहा था। कैन यू हियर मी मैम?
हाँ
Yes,
जी सर,
yes.
बताइए।
हाँ मैम, मैं ना जैम पोर्टल की आईडी रिसेट करना चाह रहा था, तब उसमें कहा जा रहा है कि निक की आईडी को आईडी से रिसेट होगा। बट मैम मेरे पास सिर्फ आईडी आईडी है, मैं उसे रिसेट करना चाह रहा हूँ तो नहीं हो पा रहा। और जो जो लास्ट टाइम जो एटीएल के टीचर्स वगैरह थे उनसे मेरी कोई बात नहीं हुई थी, उनसे कोई
अ,
संपर्क नहीं है जिससे मैं उनसे बात कर सकूं।
ठीक
और
है।
रिसेट भी हो नहीं पा रहा। और सबसे बड़ी
ठीक।
दिक्कत मैम ये है कि इनके हेल्पलाइन पे मैंने स्पेशल अपने स्कूल का ना लेटर हेड पे लिख करके उनके कहने पे ही मेल भी करा था, फिर भी मैम उनने मेरी क्वेरी सॉल्व नहीं करी। तो मैम अब क्या सॉल्यूशन हो कि मैं अपना ये जैम पोर्टल और निक आईडी वाली जो आईडी है उसे यूज कर सकूं?
ओके, तो सर आपने फर्स्ट चांस से जो भी आपके पैकेजेस हैं वो ऑलरेडी प्रोक्योर कर लिए होंगे आई गेस।
जी जी।
आपने पैकेजेस वगैरह तो ऑलरेडी प्रोक्योर कर लिए हैं, अब आपको कंज्यूमेबल्स के लिए जेम आईडी चाहिए।
जी जी, अब मेरे थर्ड चांस मैम आएगा अब, तो
हाँ,
उसके बाद फिर मुझे यूज
तो
करना
सर
होगा, तो
बेसिकली क्या है, आपका अगर जेम नहीं चल रहा है तो अगर आप सब्सिक्वेंट ट्रांच से एक्सपेंडिचर करना चाह रहे हैं ऑपरेशन एंड मेंटेनेंस के लिए, तो आप कोई भी ऑफलाइन सोर्स से परचेज कर सकते हैं, बट मेक श्योर जीएसटी रजिस्टर्ड वेंडर हो। और आप उसको बिल्स एंड कैश ट्रांजैक्शन अवॉइड करते हुए बिल्स लेकर अकॉर्डिंगली किसी भी ऑफलाइन वेंडर से परचेज कर सकते हैं, बट मेक श्योर वो जीएसटी रजिस्टर्ड हो। तो उसके लिए आपको जेम की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है। जेम की रिक्वायरमेंट सिर्फ फर्स्ट जो पैकेजेस थे, पैकेजेस 1 to 4, उसको
जी
प्रोक्योर करने के लिए थे। तो आप सब्सिक्वेंट ट्रांच के लिए ऑफलाइन परचेजेस के लिए ऑप्ट कर सकते हैं, बट मेक श्योर आप अपने जो बिल्स वगैरह हैं वो कम्प्लीटली फाइल करके रखें और
जी जी।
कैश ट्रांजैक्शंस अवॉइड करते हुए चेक या एनईएफटी के थ्रू पेमेंट करें अपने ईटीएल अकाउंट
अच्छा
से।
मैम, जैसे मैं अगर अमेजोन वगैरह से खरीदता हूँ तो उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है
हाँ, वही
ऑनलाइन?
मैं कह रही हूँ कि आपको जीएसटी बिल्स वगैरह मेंटेन करने पड़ेंगे, रिसिप्ट्स
जी जी
जो
जी।
भी है। अकॉर्डिंगली आप परचेज कर सकते हैं डेफिनेटली, बट ट्राई कीजिएगा कि जो बिल्स वगैरह हैं वो सब आप फाइल करते रखें, जो भी
ओके।
कंज्यूमेबल्स या आप रिक्वायरमेंट्स परचेज कर रहे हैं।
जी, थैंक
हाँ
यू मैम,
जी।
थैंक यू।
Thank you. Then we have Monisha.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good
Ma'am,
afternoon.
my question is regarding interest return. We are returning interest for through bank, but again it's credited, again it's debited, again it's credited. It multiple times it's happened, ma'am. From
Okay, so
last 4
ma'am,
years, we are interest is returning properly, but this year it's happening like this.
so you must be going through Bharat Kosh portal, right? Hello, ma'am, Monisha ma'am.
Monisha ma'am, can you hear? आई थिंक यू ऑन म्यूट, आप म्यूट पे हैं, आप प्लीज अनम्यूट कीजिए। यस।
Hello.
Yes. So ma'am, आप भारत कोश के थ्रू पेमेंट कर रहे हैं?
Yeah, ma'am, Bharat Kosh, not 2 years only we got to know about Bharat Kosh. From last 3 years we return through the bank only, ma'am, bank next
Ma'am,
challenge.
basically, I have to make a note. You have to make a note here that
Okay.
you have to go through Bharat Kosh only. You are not required to go through bank and pay to the Bharat Kosh. आपको भारत कोश पोर्टल के थ्रू ही पे करना है, डायरेक्टली किसी भी अकाउंट में इंटरेस्ट बैंक के थ्रू पे नहीं करना है। एवरी टाइम आपको जब भी पे करना है इंटरेस्ट, भारत कोश पोर्टल पे लॉगिन करके उसके थ्रू ही पेमेंट करना है। नीति
Ma'am,
आयोग।
we generate a receipt through the Bharat Kosh only.
हाँ, so that is the correct way. You can generate the correct receipt from the Bharat Kosh. Then you can present that through to bank and get it paid.
We are doing the same procedures, ma'am.
Yeah.
Again, it's credited to our account.
Okay, so in that case, ma'am, Bharat Kosh is not under the purview of Atal Innovation Mission. So,
Okay.
you have to contact the NTRP help desk in that case, or
Okay.
if it is the case uh, for last few days, you can just wait for few days and make the payment again.
Okay. Ma'am, one more question, GEM ID. How we will get our GEM ID, ma'am?
So, ma'am, you are trying to procure some consumables, or you have to procure your first 4 packages?
Yeah, we already purchased 5 years back only.
Hmm. So now you must be utilizing your operation and maintenance grant, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, so for that, ma'am, GEM is not required. You can, just now I have answered to this question that you can purchase to any of the GEM registered or GST registered vendor. You have
Okay.
to just maintain the file of GST bills that you will get while procuring the consumables or any other requirement. Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you have to avoid the cash transaction. You can pay the vendor through check or NEFT. Otherwise, you can just go for offline purchases. But the only thing is you have to maintain the GST bills for that.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Then we have Mr. Sanjeev who has joined. Sanjeev, you can ask your question. You're on mute. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
यस सर, मेरी वही प्रॉब्लम है कि मैं वही जानना चाह रहा था कि जो यूटिलाइजेशन सर्टिफिकेट है उसमें हम रिकरिंग और नॉन रिकरिंग इंटरेस्ट को कैसे मतलब आइडेंटिफाई करें, क्योंकि हमारे पास पासबुक तो एक ही है, सारा इंटरेस्ट उसमें ही लिख कर आता है। तो बैंक वाले तो एक इंटरेस्ट देते हैं, पर हम रिकरिंग और नॉन रिकरिंग में अलग अलग इंटरेस्ट कैसे मेंशन करें?
ओके, सो सर बेसिकली जब आपको ग्रांट पे इंटरेस्ट मिलता है तो उसको आपको डिवाइड करने की जरूरत नहीं है रेकरिंग या नॉन रेकरिंग में। आपको आप किसी भी एक यूसी में, चाहे 10 लाख वाले में रेकरिंग, नॉन रेकरिंग में, या फिर रेकरिंग में 2 लाख रुपीज वाले में, किसी में भी एक में इंटरेस्ट शो कर सकते हैं। और हर साल उसी रेकरिंग या नॉन रेकरिंग में इंटरेस्ट शो कर सकते हैं। लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर फर्स्ट ईयर में आपने 10 लाख रुपीज वाले में इंटरेस्ट शो किया है, तो हर साल उस नॉन रेकरिंग वाले यूसी में आप अपना कंप्लीट इंटरेस्ट, जो पूरे 12 लाख रुपीज, या किसी को ट्रांच 2 मिल चुका है तो 16 लाख रुपीज, उसका पूरा इंटरेस्ट एक ही यूसी में शो कर सकते हैं। उसको आपको बाइफरकेट करने की जरूरत नहीं है।
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
हाँ
Thank you very
जी।
much.
Then we have PM Shri KV NFC Vigyan Vihar Delhi. You can unmute yourself.
सर गुड आफ्टरनून।
Good afternoon, ma'am.
मैम ये पूछना चाहते हैं, हमारे जो एटीएल इंचार्ज सर है 4 दिन से ज्वाइन करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं मीटिंग, लेकिन ज्वाइन ही नहीं हो रही। उनकी प्रिपेयरिंग मीटिंग बता रहा है, वो रजिस्टर भी कर लिए हैं, फिर भी वो ज्वाइन नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। वो हमारे एटीएल इंचार्ज है और एक सर और है, वो भी ज्वाइन करना चाह रहे थे। तो कोई रीजन है क्या टेक्निकल?
नहीं मैम, एक्चुअली 4 डे से हमारी ट्रेनिंग चल रही है। दिस इज 6th डे एंड सभी टीचर्स ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं इजीली। अगर वो नहीं कर पा रहे तो माइट बी इफ हैज ही रिप्लाइड ओवर द मेल, जहाँ पे उनको मेल आया और क्या उन्होंने रिप्लाई किया, क्योंकि भी यहाँ
नहीं,
पे
वहाँ
हम
एक्चुअली मैं ही उनको
हाँ
लिंक फॉरवर्ड करती हूँ ज्वाइन करने के लिए, लेकिन मुझे जो आता है।
नहीं, हमारे पास डेली 600 प्लस टीचर्स ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, तो हो सकता है कुछ एरर हो, क्योंकि यहाँ पे डेली 600 टीचर्स ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं। हमारा 6 डे है। सो अगर आपने रिप्लाई बैक किया हो तो डेफिनेटली विल रिजॉल्व दैट, बट नो प्रॉब्लम, वी विल शेयर द रिकॉर्डिंग्स मैम। अगर कुछ नहीं ज्वाइन कर पाए हैं तो आस्क देम टू रिप्लाई ओवर द सेम मेल, वी विल हेल्प देम।
We, in fact, ज्वाइन नहीं हो रहा, बट वी आर शेयरिंग द सेशन थ्रू कॉमन पीसी। बट ये हो रहा था कि एक बार कभी बाहर निकलना होता है तो कनेक्ट टूट जाता है। तो
हो
एनीवे
सकता है,
बाकी हम लोग हाँ
हाँ हो सकता है इंटरनेट प्रॉब्लम हो, बट यहाँ पे
हाँ हाँ
रेगुलर 600 प्लस टीचर्स आर ज्वाइनिंग ऑन डे, वी
नहीं
विल शेयर द
नहीं, हम लोग
रिकॉर्डिंग्स।
कंटिन्यूअसली आपको फॉलो कर रहे हैं एंड इट इज़
अच्छा,
वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग वन। साथ
या
में बैठे होते हैं, बट जैसे बीच में काम आ जाता है तो वो कंटिन्यू नहीं रह पाता, तो बीच में आके बात करते हैं आपस में हम लोग।
अच्छा
तो
अच्छा, ठीक है
ट्राई कर
सर।
रहे थे कि जुड़ा रहे, पर वो जुड़ने में तकलीफ हो रही थी।
ओके ओके ओके,
आगे बढ़
थैंक यू।
जाइए।
ठीक है। देन वी हैव नेक्स्ट डॉक्टर राकेश कुमार मिश्रा।
हाँ सर। सर हमारे यहाँ यूटिलाइजेशन सर्टिफिकेट सर जमा कर दिए हैं और अभी तक ने फंड नहीं आया सर, और हर साल जमा कर रहे हैं सर यूटिलाइजेशन सर्टिफिकेट। और क्रेडिट का जो ब्याज है ना सर, वो पूरा पैसा है ना नील हो गया है, जीरो हो गया है सर, अभी तक फंड नहीं आया सर। हेलो।
हाँ जी। तो सर बेसिकली आप हर साल जो यूटिलाइजेशन सर्टिफिकेट सबमिट कर रहे हैं, आपको
जी
चेक करना है कि आप यूसी पोर्टल पे सबमिट कर रहे हैं, बिकॉज आप देर आर
जी जी
टू,
जी
यहाँ पे दो सेपरेट पोर्टल्स हैं। एक यूसी
जी
पोर्टल है जहाँ पे हर साल आपको यूसी सबमिट करना होता है मैंडेटरीली, ठीक है।
जी जी जी
और एक दूसरा, एक जो ट्रांच के लिए जो आप अप्लाई करना चाह रहे हैं ग्रांट के लिए, उसके लिए
हाँ
एक
हाँ
सेपरेट पोर्टल है ट्रांच 2 का, ठीक
जी
है। तो आपको वहां पर यूटिलाइजेशन
ठीक
सर्टिफिकेट और साथ में कुछ और रिक्वायर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट्स गाइडलाइन के अकॉर्डिंगली आपको सबमिट करने हैं। तो आप ट्रांच 2 पर चेक
मैडम,
कीजिए कि
हम लोग क्रेडिट का यूज कर लिए मैडम, पूरा पैसा खत्म हो गया, जीरो हो गया वैल्यू।
सर
तो उसके
आपको
लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा हमें?
सर आपको ट्रांच के लिए अप्लाई करना होता है। आप चेक कीजिए कि आपके स्कूल ने
जी जी
ट्रांच 2 अप्लाई किया है कि नहीं, उसके लिए सेपरेट पोर्टल है।
ठीक
यूसी
ठीक
हर साल जो आप सबमिट
ठीक
करते
मैम।
हैं, आई थिंक आप यूसी पोर्टल पे सबमिट करते होंगे, दैट इज
ओके
फाइन, बट आप ट्रांच 2 पोर्टल पर अप्लाई कीजिए, अपने सारे रिक्वायर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट सबमिट कीजिए, वहाँ डॉक्यूमेंट्स अप्रूव
ठीक।
होंगे, उसके बाद ही आपको ट्रांच 2 हमारे एंड से जा पाएंगे।
ओके मैम।
हाँ जी।
Yeah, thank you. Next we have MI Mir CSM HSS Khilhora Khilhotra. Sir, आप you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Myself, Ishtiyaq Mir, HSS Kilotran, Jammu and Kashmir. सर मेरा एक नॉर्मल सा क्वेरी था रिगार्डिंग पीएफएमएस और ये एनईएफटी क्रेडिट या डेबिट के लिए। तो जो फर्स्ट ट्रेंच हमारा आया था ना 12 लाख का, तो वो हमारा आया था डायरेक्ट थ्रू पीएफएमएस, जो क्रेडिट हुआ था अकाउंट में, और उस समय की सारी पेमेंट्स हुई थी हमारी थ्रू पीएफएमएस। और हमारा सेकंड और थर्ड ट्रेंच जो आया वो आया एनईएफटी डायरेक्ट क्रेडिट हुआ बैंक अकाउंट में, तो वो हमारे पीएमएमएस पे शो नहीं हो रहा था। तो उसके लिए हमने जितना भी परचेज किया इक्विपमेंट कंज्यूमेबल्स, उसका सारा पेमेंट भी हमने थ्रू एनईएफटी के थ्रू ही किया, तो उसमें कोई इशू तो नहीं है?
हाँ, तो सर बेसिकली लास्ट 1 और 2 ईयर से पीएफएमएस फंक्शनल नहीं है एटीएल्स के लिए, और अब स्कूल्स को पीएफएमएस पे कोई भी एंट्री नहीं करनी है। ये स्कूल्स को ऑलरेडी मल्टीपल टाइम्स इन्फॉर्म कर दिया गया है। पीएफएमएस पे स्कूल्स को अब कोई एंट्री नहीं करनी है। आपको ग्रांट आपके स्कूल अकाउंट में डिसबर्स होगा और वहां से आप कैश ट्रांजैक्शंस अवॉइड करते हुए एनईएफटी और चेक के थ्रू उसको यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं। बट हाँ, आपको जो भी आप परचेज कर रहे हैं या फिर एक्सपेंडिचर कर रहे हैं उसके साथ अपने जो भी बिल्स वगैरह हैं उसका फाइल मेंटेन करना है, एक कैश बुक रजिस्टर मेंटेन करना है। कैश बुक आपको पूरा मेंटेन रखना है। साथ में जब भी आप कोई भी सब्सिक्वेंट ट्रांच अप्लाई करेंगे, लाइक अगर आपको ट्रांच 2 मिल चुका है, आप ट्रांच 3 अप्लाई करेंगे, तो उस समय पर जहाँ पहले पीएफएमएस रिपोर्ट्स वेरीफाई की जाती थी, अब उस जगह पर आपको बैंक स्टेटमेंट अपलोड करना होगा।
वेरी गुड।
ठीक है।
Then, okay, thank you. Then we have Mr. ATL Dharav High School. Then next, we have Tanu DPS Greater DPSG. ATL Dharav High School or Tanu DPSG. Anyone can please unmute and you can ask.
Hello, sir. I'm Tanu this side from DPSG Ghaziabad. I have two queries. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Okay, thank you. I have two queries, ma'am. First is like we have our ATL lab set up in 2017, and then some gap came in between, so we were not able to submit the utilization certificate. Now we would like to apply. But the thing is, we do not have a separate account for ATL. The money that came initially, that came in the school account. So is there any way that we can apply the utilization
Okay,
certificate?
so ma'am, I think your query is that you want to apply for subsequent tranche and your grant was disbursed in your school account only. So you
Yes,
are
yes.
asking how can you upload your bank statement, right?
Yes, ma'am. In between, I had a word with Suman sir and two, three more people from ATL at a Tinkling Lab. They said that you cannot apply because you do not have a separate account.
No, no,
The
no, no,
ATL
no.
amount should go.
Basically, no, no, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt, but this is not the case. Every school, those have received tranche 1 and not yet received tranche 2, they can definitely apply and they will get the grant. It's not
Mm-hmm.
the case like that. The only thing is, as per your case, there are some school, we understand that they have received the grant in their school account and
Yes.
it is difficult for the schools to upload the complete bank statement because that
Right.
must be containing some of the school transactions as well. Also, it may
Right.
be the long bank statement. So for that, we have an solution for you all to upload the bank statement for on only those pages that are having ATL related transactions. So like for example, if you have received grant in 2016-17 financial year,
Right.
since then, you have to upload the bank statement, but for only those pages where you have done any ATL related transaction. Okay, so
Okay.
you will
Okay.
attach the first page of your bank statement having the complete details of your bank account, like
Mm-hmm.
bank name, bank account number, bank holder's name, IFSC
Mm-hmm.
code. All these should be clearly visible. The
Mm-hmm.
second will be the page where you have received that 12 lakh rupees amount,
Okay.
highlighting that 12 lakh rupees amount so that we can just get it correctly to verify.
Okay. So
And
now,
highlighting all the
mm,
other ATL related transactions on the pages that you will attach. So we are bothered about only the ATL transactions. So for
okay.
only those pages you can attach. Also, with that, school can attach a agency cash books kind of format stating
Mm-hmm.
that how much you have paid to which vendor for which
Mm-hmm.
equipment. Like
Okay.
component wise, you have to mention that how much you have paid to show
The
a
bills.
utilization of the
Okay. The
grant.
bills and everything, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Which,
So,
as schools may have seen the format of the agency cash book that get downloads from the PFMS, right?
mhm.
Kind of same format you have to prepare and attach with the bank statement.
Okay. So now this is not the case that we
No,
can't
no,
apply if
that
we
is
don't have separate
definitely
account.
not a case. You can definitely apply. You can upload all your utilization certificate on and other relevant documents. For the bank statement, we have this solution. So you can go with the only selected pages having the ATL related transaction, and also please highlight those.
Yeah. Thank you, Achal, for clarifying doubt. The next is Prakash Vaidya, sir.
आदरणीय सर, सादर नमन।
नमस्कार सर।
सर ट्रांच 3 के लिए अप्लाई किया है, 2-3 बार कुछ प्रॉब्लम से इश्यू आए थे, वो सब कंप्लीट कर दिए हैं। बट सर कोई ऐसा कोई नंबर जिस पे हम चर्चा कर सकें, कभी कोई इश्यू हो
Let
तो?
me finish my query, sir. Vaidya sir, please. I was discussing. Let me finish my query.
It's not resolved? Okay.
No, sir.
You
It's
are, I
going
think you are
on.
on. Oh, you are on mute. So sorry. Yeah, please, ma'am, continue. I thought
Sir.
it's over.
No, sir. There's one more query because
Okay,
hardly I
sure,
get
sure.
a chance to talk to the concerned person. That's why.
Yes.
Query is like if we apply utilization certificate हमने apply कर दिया, हमने trans के लिए भी apply कर दिया और हमें trans अगर मिल जाता है, then next time जो हमें apply करना है वो 40,000 वाला जो figure था around उसके आसपास हमें apply करना है.
Hanji,
I was
so
Hanji.
I'm taking it as that you will apply it today, and if it gets approved and the grant get disbursed, so after getting it disbursed, the after completing 24 months of receiving that tranche 2 amount, you will be eligible for tranche 3. Also, there will be a financial eligibility that your balance should be less than 40,000 from complete 16 lakh rupees that you have received till date. Okay, so malab, for now you have 12, you will get 4 more. So the complete 16, the balance should be less than 40,000 from that complete 16 lakh rupees amount. So then only you will be applying for the tranche 3 fund.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
and with this grant amount that we get 4 lakh, so we will be utilizing that in the components or the kits that we buy for
Yeah,
kids.
so basically, there is a grant structure guideline also available over the ATL website. You can refer that this 4 lakh rupees is for 2 years. So school have to utilize it wisely, that you have to use it for 2 years. There is some part of honorarium, some part for the workshop events, some is for the consumables. Everything it is already declared in the guidelines that how can a school utilize this amount. But make sure to keep this in mind that the 4 lakh that any school will receive as in subsequent amount, that is for next 2 years.
2 years, right?
Yeah. So you have to plan the expenditures accordingly.
And ma'am, we have received a mail 2-3 days back from टेक्नो शोआ करके कोई कहीं से मुझे मेल आई है कि वी आर वेंडर एंड वी हेल्प यू इन प्रोवाइडिंग फिलिंग द यूटिलाइजेशन सर्टिफिकेट और टीचर
Yeah,
ट्रेनिंग.
so basically, ma'am,
So they are trusted. We can rely on them. Are the trusted source?
So basically, ma'am, we as a team will always recommend schools to do these documentation part on their own.
On their
Don't
own.
include, yeah. So everything is available for the schools to refer, like drafts, videos, tutorial videos. Every explanation is there on the website, so that school can just easily do the process of applying tranche. So we'll recommend कि school अपने आप ही करे तो ज़्यादा better है. So please don't involve vendors.
Okay. Thank you so much for all the guidance support. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am, DPS Ghaziabad. Yeah, I think now, ma'am, it's over. Should I move to the next one? Prakash Vaidya sir, आप कुछ पूछ रहे थे? So we have 15 minutes left. Teachers, I would like to request, please summarize if you think your question is repeated. Yeah, sir.
जी सर, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है सर कि कभी अभी वैसे मैंने अप्लाई किया है, कुछ क्वेरी थी जो सॉल्व हो गई है, बट फिर अगर कोई समस्या खड़ी होती है तो ऐसा कोई नंबर जिसपे मैं बात कर सकूं सर, उसकी क्या प्रोसेस होगी अगर चर्चा करना हो तो?
सर, अगर आपको कोई भी क्वेरी होती है तो अटल इनोवेशन मिशन का ATLs के लिए एक क्वेरी रेजोल्यूशन पोर्टल है. आप उस पर क्वेरी हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों ही लैंग्वेजेस में अपलोड कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, अपना क्वेरी. साथ में अगर आपको ऐसा है कि कोई रिजेक्शन आया है और आपको वो समझ नहीं आ रहा है, आप उसको क्लैरिफाई करना चाहते हैं, तो क्वेरी में आप उसको लिख सकते हैं कि आप किसी से कांटेक्ट करके इसको रिजॉल्व करना चाहते हैं और अपना नंबर उस क्वेरी में डाल सकते हैं, ताकि
बराबर,
जो
ठीक है
भी पर्सन है क्वेरी रिजॉल्व कर रहे होंगे तो वो
जी।
कंसर्न पर्सन आपको कॉल कर सकता है और आपको गाइड कर सकता
ओके, थैंक
है।
यू,
हाँ जी।
थैंक यू।
ठीक है, then next we have Faisal Nadeem, and then Sundari Satya.
Yes,
Anyone
sir.
can please unmute? Yeah.
Okay, thanks for giving opportunity, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
We are from Saira Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Tirupati, Tamil Nadu. I have two queries. I will ask queries one by one. My first query is, when we receive any certificates from AIM like ATL month of school or community day certificates, in all the certificates, our school location is wrongly mentioned because our school city is located in Tirupati, but in all certificates they mentioned as Tiruvarur. Tiruvarur is the district name. In our institution, we are having 8 schools. In the same name, one more school is functioned in Tiruvarur. So, what's the drawback here means we couldn't post our certificates in any social media like Facebook, anything and all, because one more school is functioning in the same city, Tiruvarur. So you may ask questions. Why don't you raise the questions? By attending open housing meeting so many times, we raised the queries and also we received the query ticket, but no one responds for that query. And also we sent the mail so many times. So we don't know how we change our school city location from Tiruvarur to Tirupati. Then only our certificate should be valid one. We can post our certificate in social media. This is my first query. If we solve that means it's very grateful for us. My second query is, every year we receive mail from AIM side to submit the UC portal. Last year also we received the same mail. So after preparing all the document, when we go for the UC portal link, the portal link wouldn't function. So last year onwards, we faced the problem. Our document is ready, but UC portal link wouldn't open. So this UC submission is for every year or every 6 months. This is the two queries from our side. If you solve it means it will be very grateful. Thank you.
Yeah. Ma'am, let me take your second query first, like for the
Okay.
utilization certificate. So, the first thing is you have to submit the utilization certificate on the basis of financial year. So, you have
Yes.
to submit it once in a year. Also, the query portal link is functioning all fine. Maybe some technical glitch or something while you are applying last year. Okay. So the the UC portal is working fine. Okay. So I have I am posting the link for UC Tranche 2 and Tranche 3 portals also in the chat box. You can refer those, and you can definitely go and upload your UCs over the UC portal. As you have said it, those are ready. The first thing that you
Okay.
asked for the school of the month and certificates. Okay, so
Certificates.
if you have sent a mail to the concerned authority of Atal Innovation Mission, I would request you to
Yes.
just send a reminder on that. Maybe it may be the case of the mail get missed or something. You can just put a reminder over that mail. I assure you that it will be resolved. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. One more doubt we
Yeah.
are having. So 6 months back only we received the tranche 2
Okay.
amount. So after 24 months only we have to apply for tranche
Yes.
3. So how much amount we have to take to expenditure? It's a 60% or a 80%?
Yeah, that's what I said in the last query. You can apply for the subsequent tranche 3 after 24 months of completing the receiving tranche 2 fund, Also, the balance should be less than 40,000. So for by now you have received 16 lakh rupees, right? So from
Yes.
that, the balance should, when your balance goes less than 40,000 or it is 40,000 and 24 months has been completed, you can definitely apply for tranche 3. The portal will
Okay.
be open for your school.
Okay, ma'am. Thanks for clearing doubts. Thank you, Neeraj sir, for giving opportunity. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
thank you, thank you so much, ma'am. Next is Pradeep Kumar from St. Robert's High School, Hazaribagh, Jharkhand. Please unmute yourself and.
Yes.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, yes, sir. Audible, please, please. We have 10 minutes left. Please, teachers, quickly can ask your questions.
यस
Yeah.
सर ट्रेंस 3 के लिए मेल किया हूँ लेकिन अभी तक कोई रिप्लाई नहीं आया है, उसी के बारे में जानना था।
सर आपका क्वेरी क्या है ट्रांस 3 के रिगार्डिंग?
वही अप्लाई किए हैं लेकिन कोई अभी तक रिप्लाई नहीं आया है।
सर
मेल किए।
आपने मेल किया है, क्या क्वेरी है आपका, क्या
आपका क्या
प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है
चैलेंज?
आपको? हाँ, चैलेंज क्या है आपका, क्या इशू फेस कर रहे हैं आप ट्रांस 3 पर?
ट्रेंस 3 के लिए अप्लाई किया हूँ लेकिन अभी तक उधर से कोई रिप्लाई नहीं आया है।
तो आपने अपना डॉक्यूमेंट स्टेटस चेक किया है सर ट्रांस 3 पर दोबारा से?
अच्छा,
आप
ओके।
बेसिकली सर जब आप अप्लाई करते हैं तो आपका डॉक्यूमेंट अंडर रिव्यू चला जाता है, आपको स्क्रीन पर अंडर रिव्यू दिखाई देता है। तो आप
अच्छा।
अपना एक बार ट्रांस 3 पोर्टल लॉग इन कीजिए और उस पर चेक कीजिए कि आपके डॉक्यूमेंट का स्टेटस क्या है। अगर वो रिव्यू हो गया होगा और अप्रूव या रिजेक्टेड होगा तो भी आपको वहां पर शो होगा। अगर वो स्टिल अंडर रिव्यू होगा तो भी शो होगा। अगर वो अंडर रिव्यू है तो वो शॉर्टली विद इन अ वीक रिव्यू हो जाएगा। अगर वो रिजेक्टेड है तो आप पोर्टल आपको ऑप्शन दे रहा होगा पोर्टल में जाने के लिए। आपको वहां पर रिजेक्शन के लिए कमेंट्स विजिबल होंगे कि क्यों आपका पर्टिकुलर सेक्शन रिजेक्ट हुआ है। ठीक है, तो आप
ओके।
उसके कमेंट के अकॉर्डिंगली अपने डॉक्यूमेंट्स को करेक्ट करके अपलोड कर सकते हैं दोबारा डॉक्यूमेंट्स। अगर अप्रूव्ड है तो आपको थोड़ा वेट करना है, आपको ग्रांट रिसीव हो जाएगी, आपको कुछ नहीं करना। तो आप
ओके,
अपना सबसे
थैंक यू
पहले
मैम।
स्टेटस चेक कर लीजिए।
ओके, थैंक यू मैम।
नीरज सर, मैंने कुछ
जी।
क्वेरीज देखी थी चैट बॉक्स में जो
हाँ,
लिंक्स
हाँ,
मांग रहे थे इसको, तो मैंने सारे दोनों लिंक्स दिए हैं यूसी
ठीक है,
ट्रांस 2 और ट्रांस 3 पोर्टल्स के लिए, तो उसको
ठीक
यू
है,
कैन
ठीक है.
रेफर।
Sure, Anchal, or also Anchal, you can share the links with me also so that I'll share
या
them.
श्योर श्योर, आई विल शेयर।
Yes, yes. So, teachers, we have 8 minutes left. I request, so one by one, we'll start. Rajni Sharma from Sai International. Please unmute yourself. Then we have Sarojini Pandita, ma'am. I think she's done. HSS Pulwama. Please unmute yourself and you can ask.
यस सर। सर मैम, हमने रिसेंटली ये अटल टिंकरिंग लैब का जो मटेरियल था वो हमने रिसीव किया था। हेलो,
गुड
एम
गुड
आई
आफ्टरनून
ऑडिबल?
सर।
हाँ
जी, जी,
जी, हाँ
जी,
जी
जी,
सर
जी.
बताइए।
गुड
मैम हमने
आफ्टरनून सर।
रिसेंटली ये गुड आफ्टरनून मैम, हमने रिसेंटली ये अटल टिंकरिंग लैब का जो मटेरियल है रिसीव किया है रिसेंटली। तो हमने चेक किया था, वो 10,000 का जो लिस्ट था उसमें हमारा नाम नहीं था, हमारी स्कूल का नाम नहीं था। और दूसरी बात, हमने कभी ये, और हमें वो ATL का जो UID कोड है वो भी हमें नहीं मिला है उस हिसाब से, क्योंकि वो 10,000 के लिए ये रखा गया है, हमारा नाम ही नहीं है उसमें। और मैम उसमें हमने कभी ये ट्रांच के लिए अप्लाई ही नहीं किया, आज तक किसी भी ट्रांच के लिए हमने अप्लाई भी नहीं किया है।
सर बेसिकली आपको जो ग्रांट रिसीव हुआ है वो अटल इनोवेशन मिशन नीति आयोग की तरफ से रिसीव हुआ है या किसी और डिपार्टमेंट के थ्रू रिसीव हुआ है?
नहीं, अटल इनोवेटिव मिशन से ही हुआ है मैम।
ओके। सर आप अपना डिटेल्स मुझे किसी सोर्स के थ्रू या
मैं जी,
क्वेरी
जी,
पोर्टल के
मेरे
थ्रू।
थ्रू. अब
हाँ
सर आप ऐसा कीजिएगा, आई थिंक आपको
हाँ
उसमें नंबर है, आप मुझे अपनी डिटेल्स दीजिए, मैं आपको कनेक्ट करवा देता हूँ आंचल के साथ में.
हाँ जी।
ठीक है सर?
ओके सर, ओके ओके
या,
सर।
ठीक है, ओके. देन रजनी शर्मा फ्रॉम साई इंटरनेशनल.
गुड आफ्टरनून सर। गुड आफ्टरनून मैम। एक्चुअली सर मेरी क्वेरी है कि जैसे हमारा ATL का जो डैशबोर्ड है वो एक्टिव नहीं है। जिस तरह ऐसे हमारे पास जो जैसे प्रोसेस चल रहा है, जैसे वर्किंग हमारा मंथली जो भी हमारे प्रोजेक्ट्स वो कंप्लीट होते हैं, इसलिए हमने ईमेल भी शेयर करी थी नेक्स्ट मतलब चेंज करके, लेकिन उसका कोई रिस्पॉन्स नहीं हुआ। और साथ में हमारा नेक्स्ट जो है, जो सेकंड फंड्स भी हमारे नहीं आए। फर्स्ट वाला हमारा कंप्लीट है, सेकंड फंड्स जो हमारे वो नहीं है सबमिट हुए, मतलब
ओके,
आए
तो
नहीं।
मैम डैशबोर्ड पे आपको प्रॉब्लम क्या आ रहा है? आपका लॉगिन नहीं हो पा रहा है?
यस मैम।
ठीक है, तो
यस मैम।
आपने अपना अपडेटेड कॉन्टैक्ट्स के लिए डैशबोर्ड पे ना एक फॉर्म का लिंक आता है।
ओके मैम।
डैशबोर्ड जो आपका लॉगिन करने के लिए जब आप जाते हैं, जो स्क्रीन आपके सामने आती है, उसके
यस मैम।
ऊपर एक लिंक आता है जहां पर आप
ओके
अपना डिटेल्स अपडेट करने के लिए वो फॉर्म फिल कर सकते हैं। तो
ओके
आई विल रिकमेंड कि आप उस फॉर्म को फिल कर दीजिए। उस फॉर्म में लेटर हेड पे डिटेल्स मेंशन करके भी सबमिट करना होगा। तो वो फॉर्म सबमिट होने के विद इन 7 to 10 डेज वो अपडेट हो जाते हैं। तो आप अपना डिटेल्स अपडेट करवा लीजिए, तो आपका क्रेडेंशियल अपडेट हो जाएगा।
मैम। वन टाइम हमने कर दिया था वो, ईमेल्स वगैरह जो भी फॉर्म वगैरह वो लेटर हेड वो फिल मतलब सबमिट किया था, उसके बाद भी ये रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आया उसमें।
ओके, ये आपने लास्ट कब फिल किया है फॉर्म मैम?
ये लास्ट ईयर किया था मैम।
ओके, आप एक बार दोबारा से कर दीजिए। अ,
ओके मैम।
अभी फ्रिक्वेंटली विद इन अ वीक और सो वो रिव्यू अपडेट हो रहे हैं डिटेल्स, तो आपका भी डिटेल दोबारा अपडेट हो जाएगा। ट्रांच का जो आपका क्वेरी है, आपने अपना स्टेटस चेक किया है? आपके डॉक्यूमेंट रिजेक्टेड है या अप्रूव्ड है?
नो मैम, वो सिलेक्टेड है। जो फर्स्ट वाले हमारे फंड्स थे उनकी जो सी वाला जो
नहीं
हमारा
नहीं, वो तो आपने आपने ट्रांच अप्लाई किया है ट्रांच टू पोर्टल पर?
मैम, वो जो फर्स्ट वाले थे ना, हमारा जो जैसे फर्स्ट फंड आया उसका जो यूटिलाइजेशन से वो था ना हमारा,
हाँ,
पूरी हमारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स वगैरह क्लियर है वो पूरे।
आपने मैम क्लियर है वो, ठीक है। आपने ट्रांच टू पोर्टल पर डॉक्यूमेंट सबमिट करा है?
मैम वो एक्चुअली
आप
मैं
हाँ,
श्योर
तो
नहीं
मैम
हूँ।
मैंने अभी चैट बॉक्स में लिंक दिया है। बाकी मैं नीरज सर को भी शेयर किया है, वो भी स्कूल्स को शेयर कर देंगे।
ओके
ट्रांच टू का एक पोर्टल होता है। यूसी पोर्टल पे तो हर साल स्कूल को सबमिट करना होता है यूसी। बट
ओके
अगर
मैम।
आप ट्रांच की आप अप्लाई करना चाह रहे हैं, तो
जी मैम।
स्कूल ट्रांच टू पोर्टल पे जाकर उनको यूसी और बाकी डॉक्यूमेंट सबमिट करने होते हैं। तो
ओके मैम।
आप अपने डॉक्यूमेंट सबमिट कीजिए। अगर वो सबमिट करते हैं, जब वो करेक्टली सबमिट हो जाते हैं, अप्रूव हो जाते हैं, उसके
ओके
बाद
मैम।
ही स्कूल को ग्रांट मिलता है। तो
ओके
वो
मैम।
अपने आप आपको अमाउंट क्रेडिट नहीं होता, आपको उसको अप्लाई करना होता है, जिसके लिए एक पोर्टल है। ठीक है,
ओके मैम।
तो आप ट्रांस टू पोर्टल पे जाकर अपने डॉक्यूमेंट सबमिट कीजिए, ताकि आपके डॉक्यूमेंट्स अप्रूव हो पाए।
ओके मैम। ओके,
हाँ
थैंक
जी।
यू।
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Then we have Ankit Gupta from Prant.
गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन। गुड आफ्टरनून सर। मैम ये पूछना था कि थर्ड ट्रांस का डॉक्यूमेंट सक्सेसफुली हो, लेकिन अभी थर्ड ट्रांस से आगे कुछ डिटेल्स नहीं आई।
आपका
और
सर डॉक्यूमेंट अप्रूव्ड है?
यस मैम, अप्रूव्ड हो गया है अभी।
हाँ,
6
तो
सितंबर हुआ है।
6 सितंबर को हुआ है। हाँ,
माई सेल्फ अंकित गुप्ता, SBM रामपुर, बस्ती, उत्तर प्रदेश।
हाँ जी, कोई इशू नहीं है सर। बेसिकली जब ट्रांस एप्लीकेशन सबमिट होके अप्रूव हो जाती है, तो उसके बाद कुछ टाइम जाता है डिसबर्समेंट के लिए। बिकॉज अप्रूवल के बाद भी कुछ स्टेप्स का फेज होता है, जहाँ पर डॉक्यूमेंट्स रिव्यू होते हैं, फाइनेंस में सब कुछ। तो उसमें थोड़ा टाइम जाता है। तो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली विद इन 1 or 2 मंथ्स आपको ग्रांट रिसीव हो जाएगी। और ग्रांट डिसबर्स होने पर भी स्कूल्स को नोटिफाई किया जाता है मेल के थ्रू। तो आप तब तक के लिए पेशेंटली वेट कर सकते हैं।
कोई कोई ऑफिशियल कांटेक्ट या ऐसा कोई नंबर? क्योंकि केवल हमारी सुमन सर को मैं मैसेज करके मैं कुछ क्वेरी होता है पूछ लेता हूँ,
हाँ, तो
लेकिन
कोई
कोई।
इशू नहीं है, आप सुमन सर के थ्रू कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं हमको। बाकी जो आपका अगर ट्रांच अप्रूव्ड है, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। 6 सितंबर को ही अभी आपका जस्ट अप्रूव हुआ है। तो अप्रूवल होने के बाद भी 2-3 मंथ्स लगते हैं प्रोसेस कंप्लीट होने में डिसबर्समेंट का। तो आप थोड़ा सा पेशेंटली वेट कीजिए, आपको ग्रांट डिसबर्स हो जाएगी।
जी जी
ठीक है, हाँ जी।
जी, ओके, थैंक
Yeah.
यू।
Next is Babita, ma'am, or Anshu Banga.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Ma'am, my query is this. Actually, I am facing issue regarding from where we can purchase the resources. If you just tell us where we can find out the name or numbers of authorized vendors?
Basically, school can go if there's GEM IDs is working. School can go through GEM vendors. Otherwise, there is no such list recommended by AIM for the procurement. So you can purchase from any GEM registered vendor or GST registered vendor. So accordingly, you can go for purchase.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. I think we have covered a lot of questions in today's call, and I think majorly a lot of queries we have resolved with directly Anchal, who is working directly closely with AIM team, and the teachers. Still, if you have any doubt or queries, you can write us. And there's one general query, Anchal, with most of the schools have, like they have the amount, but they want to purchase the material. So is it compulsory that they should have to buy it from GEM, or they can directly buy it from any online source like Amazon or Flipkart, or from any vendor directly?
Yeah, so basically, sir, the GEM is mandatory for the packages only from the tranche one. Like first four packages are mandatory to be procured from the GEM ID. Otherwise, if the school is utilizing their operational and maintenance grant, they can go for purchasing it from any GST registered vendor. Just the thing is, they have to maintain the GST bills and avoid cash transactions. Other thing is fine. So they can purchase it offline or through online sources, but GEM is not mandatory for that.
Okay. Okay, then I think I hope now it's clear for everyone. And yeah, so thank you. I think one person is there, Dharav High School, actually is raising his hand. So just last question, Achal. Then I think
Yeah, sure, sir. I
yes,
can
yes,
take this
yes,
last one.
yes, yeah.
Good
Yes.
afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Myself Deepak here from Dharav High
Yes.
School. My one first important query, ma'am. Our school name has changed, ma'am. Earlier
Okay.
it was DPS Jaipur. Now it has been changed to Dharav High School Jaipur, and our
Okay.
account has also been okay.
Your ATL account.
Yes, ATL account.
Okay.
Previously we have got the second tranche in DPS account. Now when the school name has changed, the account also has been changed. So in that case, ma'am, what we need to do?
Okay. So,
Just
sir,
me.
basically, you have to inform us through mail regarding these changes in your school name. There must be some office order or something on the basis of which you're.
Already we have sent, ma'am, and we also got in ATL dashboard already our school name has been changed, but
Okay.
this
So, I
ATL
think you may
ID
have mailed to Suman sir regarding this, right? Yeah.
also,
So,
yes,
just
already.
mail him again regarding this, and mail him as you are wanting it to be updated over your compliance portal. So, okay, in the mail you can just wrote it as you want to update your details over the compliance portal and in our ATL database. Okay.
Compliance that is related with it, account, ma'am, so that if
Yeah,
third
also
will apply
account
them.
details you have to mention. Like you have to share the bank detail of the previous account. You
Okay.
have to share the bank details of the new account, bank statement of both the accounts, and you can
Okay.
just mail him again stating to update the details with the AIM database.
Okay, one more query, ma'am.
Yeah.
Actually, when in the previous year, like 2024, in the month of June, our old ATL in charge has left, and I joined in month of October. So approximately 4 to 5 not able to update the dashboard, ma'am. In that
Okay.
case, when I came to join after 5 or 6 months, I simply because nothing has happened, no teacher was there. So simply I filled as per the previous data only, just like the strength and anything, but no
It's
activity
fine.
has.
It's fine,
So
sir,
can
to update your detail also when you will be mailing Suman sir, na? So you can
okay,
include everything in that mail. So he will be able to update every required aspects like school details, your details as an ATL in charge, the bank
okay,
details as you have said. So
yes, ma'am.
everything will be updated, but we would be requiring your request on your school letterhead attached by your school principal.
Okay,
Supporting documents will be the office order for your school name that you is changed. For the
hmm,
bank statement, for the bank account details of both the accounts, statements of both the accounts, These will be the supporting documents required to update the details. So you can
Okay.
mail Suman sir a descriptive, detailed mail giving all the details that needs to be updated with us.
One more query, ma'am. What about this Darpan ID, ma'am? I don't have because when I gone through this
Sir,
PDF
for
of
Darpan ID, you have to get your trust registered with the NGO Darpan portal. So there is a NGO Darpan portal that doesn't come under the purview of AIM. So you have to get directly to the Darpan portal, get your trust registered with that. Also, if your trust is already registered, just check with your trust. Okay, so if they are already registered, you just have to take the Darpan ID and the PAN card details. So that would be required for you to while applying for subsequent tranche. So while logging the subsequent tranche, that is required.
so this one in we have to mention in the UC portal, ma'am. UC we have to
No,
upload.
for UC, it is not required. While applying uploading UC, only your credentials are required.
Hello.
But while log into the tranche portals like
Madam.
tranche 2 or tranche 3
Hello.
portals, it is required. So you can get your trust registered and then you can accordingly go for
One more thing,
applying.
ma'am. This there is a separate dashboard for tranche 3 and UC portal, ma'am.
No, dashboard is only one. There is no
No,
separate dashboard for others.
three
Portal is
amount.
different for tranche 2 or tranche 3 applying
Okay, what
compliance.
about UC portal, ma'am? It is come under this tranche 3 portal only, or separate? There is a website is there for UC.
Three portals are there, separate compliance portals. UC that is to be submitted yearly. Tranche 2
Okay,
when
ma'am.
school wants to apply for tranche 2 according to the eligibility criteria, and tranche 3 is the separate portal only open for the eligible schools. After getting tranche 2, schools can apply.
So, ma'am, in order to get apply for tranche 3, ma'am, I need to give the bank details of my previous school as well as
So,
this year school.
for tranche 3, you are required to get tranche 2 first. You can apply for
Tranche 2
tranche.
already received, ma'am. Tranche 2
Okay, so
already.
you have, so in that case, you can go for tranche 3 if already 24 months have been completed of receiving tranche 2. Okay.
I think someone is talking in between. Babita ma'am.
Hello.
Yes, Babita ma'am.
Hello.
Babita ma'am, can you hear me?
Hello.
We have one. Hello, Babita ma'am. Yes.
Sir, I have good afternoon, sir. I'm
Afternoon,
speaking
ma'am.
from KV Sector 12 Dwarka, New Delhi.
Yes,
I have a
ma'am.
query regarding that, sir. When will our tranche will be released? Because I have applied for it number of times, and I already uploaded the all the UC certificates and also audit statement. But on at your end, it is showing only 1 year certificate. I am not understanding what is the problem behind it. Even I have a PDF. I want to, if you want to see, I can show it also here also for all the previous years. And can I WhatsApp it? And then ma'am told me that you can't WhatsApp because we can't edit that. So how can this problem be get solved? Because I already uploaded all the UC certificates of previous years.
Yeah, so ma'am, I think yesterday only we had a conversation regarding these document and all,
Yes.
and I have guided you over the rejections and all. So please upload your documents. Please understand this thing. There are several schools. We can't accept the documents over the WhatsApp. It would not be possible for us to check the documents over the WhatsApp. That's why I haven't asked you to do so. But I have assured you yesterday only that I will prioritize your reviewing part. I understand that you are uploading and applying documents since long. So as per the guidance I have given you yesterday, please go for uploading the documents. Uh, I I have discussed your case with Deepak sir as well. So please be in contact with us. I can guide you with the errors, but you can upload the documents and inform me. I will review and get you updated. Okay. So yesterday only I guided you. According to that, you can move. Okay.
Okay, then thank you. I think thank you, Anchal, for taking out the time. And I think a lot of questions, queries has been resolved. And teachers, due to time constraint, I think we have to. Anchal is have some other tasks also, so we'll take your doubts, queries offline also. Yeah, thank you, thank you so much, Achal, for giving us the time, and how I hope we will resolve such kind of queries and questions in future. Will so teacher definitely will have some more sessions in futures related to the queries for compliance. Yeah, thank you so much, Achal, for being with us. Thanks a lot.
Sure, sir. We can do we can plan more sessions if required. But
Yes.
today, due to time constraints, I have to leave. Thank you for this session.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank
So
you.
teachers, so we have more sessions. So being with us, we have a session till 2 p.m. So I will be sharing the assignment links with you right now over the chat. And yeah, so I will be sharing attendance link, today's attendance link, feedback form, and one assignment which you have to submit by Monday evening. You can submit, and behalf of that, after that we will check your assignments, and then we'll update you the next. So we'll take a quick break of 10 minutes, and we'll be back on 121. Meanwhile, if the teachers have any need any link or something, please, you can, chat box is open, you can ask, and we will be back soon, and we'll continue our topic that is on Tinkercad and Arduino. So I'm just let attendance link is there. Parallelly, I'm sharing the assignment link also. Let me unmute the mic. Just a second. So attendance link is in the chat box. I am sharing the assignment form with you. Once the session is going to be over, Sai, go ready for next
Yes,
session.
sir.
Yes, okay. So teachers, if anyone want to ask any query or have any doubt related to last 6 days, please ask. We'll resume the session in next 5 minutes. तो अगर आप कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं, आप अपने क्वेरीज, अपने डाउट्स आप पूछ सकते हैं, और लिंक्स related to the sessions or the PDFs I will share together for the 5 or 6 days.
Namaste,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
From
Yeah, ma'am.
We have participated in the event, and we have not got any certificate. And around 60 students participated in this event, sir, in the summer boot camp, AI Tinkercad. So, sir, from here
Okay.
we can get
That
the certificate.
AI Tinkerpreneur is hosted by AIM, right?
Yes, sir.
So I would like to request, ma'am, you can mail. I think someone's mic is on. Just a second. So I request you can mail the host organizer who has hosted this one, the AI Tinkerpreneur Summer Camp, because that will be the right
Sir,
person, I
mailed
think.
them. Sir, nobody is replying. I mailed them. And since July we are waiting,
Have
even
you
our
asked
principal,
this?
our principal ma'am is also asking that why you have not got a certificate. Then what we don't have. We do not have any reply.
Okay, have you asked this with Anchal? I think she has joined from directly, who is looking for the backend part. Have you asked this?
Then in the chat that time I was not unmuted.
But I think you have discussed a lot, have a good discussion with Anchal.
Yeah, we have discussed about the utilization certificate, and regarding this query, I have written in the chat. But
No, I know. But, so,
I have named
so
Suman sir. He will able to help.
So my
Suman
yes,
sir.
yes, he will help. He will help for the certification part. He's the right person who can guide you. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Anyone else? Raksha Sahai.
Sir, my concern is regarding dashboard, sir. Dashboard and login dashboard.
Ma'am, your voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking. I don't know it's from my end or from like what, but your voice is breaking. Raksha ma'am, your voice is breaking. Ma'am, can't hear you.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Yes, you're audible.
Sir, it is regarding dashboard updating.
Yes,
Ma'am, I think you have joined through new device. I request please join mute one.
She is my colleague also attending the session.
Wait. Let me. Now use your colleague's phone. I'm muting from one device.
Now audible, sir? Now
Yes, audible. Yes. You can disconnect from one device, ma'am, requesting to join through one only single device. Then you can ask your doubt. Please disconnect from the other one.
Yes.
Other teachers want to ask, please. Yes, ma'am.
Audible, sir. From the day one, I am raising this concern, sir, regarding we have received that we are unable to update the dashboard from January 2025, sir. Till December we could do smoothly. After that, sir, when I log in, no, the OTP we are not getting on our school mail.
Ma'am, for that, what you will do when you open dashboards ka portal, at the end there's a link. If you want to change the mobile number, you have to write the complete application on school's letterhead attested by principal and submit to the on that link. Right?
Sir, we did many times filling up the Google form and on the school letterhead, the name, email ID, contact numbers, all details we mentioned and uploaded. But still we have not getting any response, sir. We sent the mail also. Even
You're
I
from
kept message to the teacher as well.
okay, ma'am. You're from which school?
Bhavan's school, Bharti Vidya Bhavan's public school, Jubilee Hills, Hyderabad.
Okay, okay. Okay, let me check with Anchal for this one. No? I'll check.
It's not that, sir, from that time we are doing, sir, so many Google Forms, mail, everything
No,
is sent.
understand the challenge. Definitely, I'll check this one. Yes, thank you so much. Teachers, anyone want Sandhya SGBC?
Sir, namaste, sir. I'm having
Namaste.
a doubt because and regarding our school name is Srimati Ganga Devi Bajrangal Chokani Vivekananda Vidyalaya. In ATL dashboard, we are getting a spelling mistake. I already raised the ticket, but I don't. They didn't solve the issue also.
Mhm. You're from which location, ma'am?
Tamil Nadu, sir.
Tamil Nadu. And what's your can you come again your query? Its network has been
Our school name is misspelled in ATL dashboard, sir.
okay.
I already sent the mail also. I raised the ticket also.
Mhm.
They have sent the one Google form for spelling correction, everything. For that also, I replied everything, but we didn't get any answers.
Okay. Do you know who's your regional mentor of change or MOC in your
No, sir, I joined here before 6 months only. Now only I started to learning what is the ATL like that, because now only we are having a ATL in charge.
okay,
Only I
okay,
am fully here for ATL.
okay. And your dashboard, you have a dashboard related query, right?
Yeah.
Mm, okay, okay. So you want to change
I
particularly
want
that
to,
one?
we want to correct the name school. We want to correct our school names.
Okay, okay. No, that is
Spelling mistake.
something. No, that is something which was someone who, when they applied for the ATL lab on that time, whatever they have mentioned, and it's gone into the general on the documentation.
Okay. Yeah, I checked
So
that one also. There it's a correct spelling only, sir. In
and
dashboard only
dashboard.
showing us some mistake.
Okay, 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 okay. So you raised query through the query portal for correcting the name in the
Yeah,
dashboard.
I sent the mail. They have given on mail ID.
Okay,
Subham Gupta, I think.
Shubham,
Yeah,
Shubham,
I
right,
have
right.
sent the mail to him also.
You can just mail him again that this is something
Okay.
on priority that is required. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
sir.
So yeah, thank you so much.
Sir,
So
one more doubt, sir. If this session is very good and nice for this 6 days class, we learned a lot. Basic things like how we want to use the sensors and how we want to use the 3D printer. Everything we learned. Afterwards, there is any further session, advanced sessions also there.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So there are sessions happening around Dell and Learning Foundation. Online sessions are also happening. Experts from the industry took sessions for the teachers, for the students. So if you are in the group, I will be sharing links, the further future links also. So you can join over there.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, ma'am. So teachers, now
दीदी ना काल समय नेक्स्ट
Hello, sir.
so we are moving towards our next topic, that is Arduino. How we can make a simple program using Arduino and some basic circuits. So, Sai, can you please?
Sure, sure, sir. Oh, okay. So, welcome back, everyone, for this session. Okay, just a second. Let me share my screen. So is my screen visible?
Uh, yes, of course.
Okay. So we about this like project we will be developing with the help of Arduino and ultrasonic sensor. So I was discussing this project that we will be developing a sort of an alarm system. The alarm system will be working as if someone is like in close proximity with the device that we will be implementing. Some kind of alarm we should get to know, so that we get to know someone is in front of our system, whatever the alarm system, wherever the alarm system, the application is. So we get to know someone is in there. So I brought this ultrasonic sensor from this tools option. We will be needing a breadboard and an ultrasonic sensor. So, as an alarm, we can use different like actuators, whether that be LED, that can be an alarm. We can say piezo. We have a buzzer, or we can either this we can use the motors as well. For motors, we have here we have these bio motors as well. We have vibration motors. We can use any of them as the actuators. Even we can have servo motor as well. Servo motor. So I will be developing this very particular program for this alarm system. In this alarm system, for the output, for the actuators, I will be using an LED, a buzzer, and an vibration motor. So if the time will permit us, I will also show you how to use this servo motor as well. So since we know that LED does have a positive and a negative, an anode and a cathode, likewise, we have a buzzer has a positive and a negative. And in case of vibration motor, there is also this one positive terminal and a negative terminal. So let me make it a little bit more. Okay. So now in the ultrasonic sensor, you will be seeing there are four pins. One is VCC, that's trig, that's echo, that's ground. So VCC, now what is this VCC? VCC is the source voltage. The source voltage is the operational voltage that the developer of the sensor has already told us. What does this mean? We have different sensors. We have ultrasonic sensor, we have IR sensor, we have different sensors developed by different manufacturers. So every manufacturer, when they develop a system and they develop a sensor, they produce the what we call as a data sheet for the particular sensor. In that data sheet, it is mentioned what is the operating voltage for this very particular system, the sensor, the buzzer, the whatever the device you are using. So now I know this ultrasonic sensor works on a voltage level of 3.3 volts to 5 volts. Now what we will do is we will connect this VCC with the 5 volts. In Arduino, I will check where my 5 volts pin is. Then in the power section, I have a 5 volt pin. I will just connect 5 volt pin with, let's use this breadboard. So in a second or two, I will also describe this breadboard. So let's, for example, change the color of this jumper to red. And by connecting this very particular 5 volts pin to this very pin of the breadboard, what it does, it makes this whole bunch of holes 5 volts. What does that mean? That means these very particular connections are interlinked with each other. If we connect 5 volts pin in one slot, all the slots, all these matrices, they become the 5 volts. They become the positive. If I connect, for example, pin number 9 in this very particular pin, then the whole this very particular row becomes pin number 9. So you can say to maximize the number of connections, we just we don't have, like for example, if I connected five these we see these ultrasonic sensors over here, then I needed 5 pins for 5 volt this voltage. But in the Arduino, I have only one 5 volts pin. So the if I will be connecting more and more pins over here, it will be getting jumbled. So to maximize connections, to beautify the connections, what I do is I use this breadboard. I used one 5 volt pin and put it over here in this very particular pin. And this way, this whole row becomes 5 volts. Now I need to connect VCC with the 5 volts. What I will do is I will connect this very particular pin over here with this very row. By this way, this 5-volt connect, I got it from Arduino. I can give it to this very particular ultrasonic sensor, or I need any other device. For example, this very particular buzzer, I need to give the 5 volts to this buzzer. I can do just put a jumper wire over here and then connect it over here. Likewise, this 5-volt goes to this very particular buzzer also. One more thing, this way, these connections, they are connected in parallel. So in parallel, the voltage remains the same. So that means if this very particular VCC pin of ultrasonic sensor gets 5 volts, this buzzer also gets 5 volts in this very particular positive pin. Okay. So I don't need to do this. So let me delete it. Now, there is one more pin, GND, ground. We oftenly call this called as negative pin. So what we do in negative pin, we always connect the negatives or the GNDs to the ground pins of the Arduino. So I will check where the ground pins are. If in power section, I have 2 ground pins, and in power section, I have immediately following pin number 13. I have one more ground. So what I will do is I will get one ground from Arduino and connect it over, say, negative. There is just make sure to you get to know this positive and negative. This is just for this has no significance on the polarity. I can do this. Let me change the color of this jumper. I can change this very particular. I put it in here and put the 5-volt above it. That way, this will be never be negative. This will only be 5 volts. It will be positive only, but this will be negative. It's just for the mere of there's no significance. It's just for the symbolization so that it gets easy for the access. Let me change it back. 5-volt will be over here. By that way, the ground is over here. That way, these all connections get the polarity of ground. So I need to connect ground over here. Then I will connect this pin with this very particular pin. Number 1, number 2, I know I need the ground for this LED also. What I will do what the anode. Sorry, cathode. Cathode, I will connect the cathode with the ground also. Number 2, I need the ground for this thing also. I will put the negative over here. And in the vibration motor, I will put the negative over here. This way, the negative connections of LED, the vibration motor, and this buzzer, they are done. Now, what we need to do is the connections for this ultrasonic sensors, trigger and echo pin. These are called the data pins. So these data pins, I will be using, for example, pin number 13 in for trigger. For example, I will use the color orange. And then for the echo, then I will use some other color. Let me put it in pin number 12, for example, change the color to yellow. That way the connections of ultrasonic sensor are done. Now for the connections of, it's up to me. If I want to put these, all those actuators with a single pin or different pins. For example, I will use the same single pin. For example, I'll say pin number 11 or pin number 10 for positive. When let me change the color to, for example, turquoise. Put positive of this also in here, and positive of vibration motor with this way. What will happen is when the pin number, when with the help of the code, we put the voltage in pin number 10, that way this LED will be turned on, this buzzer will turn on, and this vibration motor will also turn on. Our hardware part is done. Now let's see how the code will work. In the last exercise, in the last activity, we checked in the output, we simply use this very particular palette, set pin. But while I'm checking that in this very output, this option, I have no mention of ultrasonic sensor. So what I will be doing is I will create a variable. For example, I will name the variable, for example, US ultrasonic. Okay. Then these 3 different palettes come in existence. So what I will be doing is I will use this very particular block set ultrasonic to. Now I will give the function what ultrasonic needs to do. I will go back to the input option, and here we have one option, one block that says read ultrasonic distance sensor. We first need to figure out what the sensor we need and what is the purpose of it. Now, since the ultrasonic sensor is used for the distance, so I know it will read the distance. Now, when I use this very particular block, then it tells me what I need to do with the sensor. I need to tell the address of the sensor pins. The sensor pin, the trigger pin is connected on pin number. Trigger is, I believe, this one. Yes, trigger is orange. It is pin number 13. Then I will use the address pin number 13. We have echo on pin number 10. Now the work of this trigger and echo is done. Echo, this trigger will send out the signal. Echo will check out the signal if the signal is reflected from somewhere. Now, for example, my ultrasonic sensor is put, if my camera is visible, if ultrasonic sensor is put at a place like this, if there is no obstacle coming in front of it, the ultrasonic sensor will, this ultrasonic radiations will be getting dissipated in the air. But as the second some obstacle comes in front of it, the ultrasonic sensor ultrasonic radiations will be reflected back from this obstacle. That way, those trigger sends the signals. The echo will record it, the distance from which those radiations got reflected. So what we will do is we need to know at what distance this very particular obstacle or the radiation collided with this obstacle. So what we will do is we will go for the output and we need to know at what distance. So there is one option that we call a serial monitor. So our system will should tell us the distance at which the radiations hit the obstacle. But again, the serial monitor, it should not tell us some obstacle comes in front of the sensor. It should not tell us hello world. What it should tell us? It should tell us the distance that the ultrasonic sensor calculated. So in place of hello world, we need to get the value of US. I will go back to the variables options. Then there is this ultrasonic. So what does this do? This tells us the distance at which the radiations got back or reflected from the obstacle. Now comes the logic part. Okay, we got the information at which radiations hit the obstacle. What do we need to do with that kind of information? Comes the logic part. Okay, I will go back to the control. Now I will tell my system what I need to do with that kind of information. We will use this block if else. I will click it, drag it and drop it. Now, what do we need to do? I will, the objective of my system, objective of my prototype is if this very particular obstacle is in front of some range that I want, that range is fixed by me. I want no one to, for example, cross that very particular distance. So that is the sort of this problem statement. I want if my system is over here, this sensor, no one should be like crossing this distance, particular distance. So the logic will be going as if there is a hexagonal box, that means it's a math option. In math, we will be getting this block. You can check this hexagonal type, benzene ring type. So I will put it over here. Now, if what do I need with the information? The variables information, the ultrasonic sensor. If the distance counted by this ultrasonic sensor is, for example, my range is 550 centimeters. Make sure you check out this units over here. You mentioned units, it's in centimeters, it's in inches. So I will be using the centimeters. Then, for example, if my logic is if this distance is less than, for example, 50 centimeters, or let's say 70 centimeters. If the object is in front of the ultrasonic sensor, but the distance is less than 70 meters, what the system should do? It should turn on the actuator. It should turn on this alarm system. So what we will be doing is we will be developing this logic. Then the motor, this buzzer should turn on. This alarm should turn on. What are the devices that we are using for the alarm? We are using this buzzer, we are using the vibrational motor, we are using the LED as well. So we will turn on the LED. LED is connected to what pin? Pin number 10. So I will put the address of pin 10 to high. Again, if the obstacle is beyond the range, if obstacle is beyond the range, should the alarm system go on? No, it should stay off. So then what we will do is we set this pin to off. Pin to off. Now let's check if whatever the system we designed, whether that we are talking about the hardware or the software, it's really working or not. What I will do is I will start the simulation based on where once I start the simulation, I will click on the ultrasonic sensor. Once I click the ultrasonic sensor, there is this pop-up. It's the range showing by the ultrasonic sensor, the range of the ultrasonic sensor. For the information part, ultrasonic HCSR04, the range of HCSR04 is 400 centimeters. So tomorrow, if you will be developing a prototype or any project, if you want to detect the obstacle beyond 400 centimeter, ultrasonic sensor HCSR04 is of no use for you because the range of HCSR04 is 400 centimeters. Again, in this very particular system, we have put the logic that if this very particular obstacle, this is the obstacle, if obstacle is less than 70 centimeters, the alarm should go on. Right now, the alarm is off. Why? Because the obstacle is beyond the range. Now, let's try to bring the obstacle below the range. Once it's below the range, what's happening? Okay, just a second. Let me check what is not working. Positive over here, positive over here, positive over here. The code is pin number 13. Trigger is on 13. Echo is on, oh, sorry, echo is on 12. Make sure you put all the values correct because that way the system will not work. Pin number 12, and then we start the simulation. Okay. You might be hearing the volume, you might be hearing some sound because the obstacle is below 70 centimeters. I have put the range as 70 centimeters. The obstacle is at a distance of 56.8 centimeters. So that is less than the logic what we have put. So the alarm is on. Once the obstacle moves beyond the range, the alarm system will go off. The system, this obstacle comes inside the range, the alarm goes on. The mode, this this buzzer is on, this LED is on, and this vibration motor is on. It might be difficult for you to check whether this vibration motor is on or not. Let me zoom it a little bit. Can you check out the vibrations? Yes, the vibrations are going on. So that means the vibration motor is also turned on. So that way, like this very particular ultrasonic sensor based on this activity, there are different activities that you can do. For example, there is one servo motor. I will now show you how the servo motor can also work. Maybe there is a very famous like this prototype of the labs. We developed this very particular prototype in the very initial days. That's called a smart dustbin. Someone comes in front of the dustbin. The dustbin, this lid turns on automatically. The person goes beyond the range or goes away from the dustbin. The lid automatically turns off. So the prototype, this electronics part, let me tinker over that and show you how that very particular system works. I will definitely take the questions afterwards in case someone has got a question. Just a second. Let's remove all the jumper wires. This is a very good practice of using different colored jumper wires so that you can cross-check this signal passage from different equipments, different tools, and different devices. Okay, it needs to stay. We need to put the 5 volts over here. So let's bring some micro servo, or as famously called as servo motor. So in servo motor, there are three pins. There are 3 connections. 2 connections are for energizing the system. Likewise, in this ultrasonic sensor, you have noticed this VCC and GND. The function of VCC and GND is to energize the sensor. Likewise, if we are using any other sensor, for example, IR sensor, there will be 3 pins. 2 pins will be there. VCC ground. What is the purpose of those pins? That is energizing the sensor. What sensor does, that is another thing. The function, the property of the sensor is different thing. But firstly, we need to energize the system, energize this sensor. Likewise, if we are talking about this very particular servo motor, we need to energize it first. How will we energize it? There will be 2 pins, VCC, this system voltage, and GND. Ground will always go to ground. We have put the ground over here. Here goes the ground. So let's change the color to black as we are doing. Sorry. Okay. And then 1 pin will be power pin. Power, we supply it with the 5 volts. Okay. So then it goes red. And one more pin is for the signal. In IR sensors, you will be seeing one pin that's called a data pin. Okay. In this servo motor, there's a pin that we use. We'll be calling it as data pin. For example, we'll connect it pin number 2. For example, I will be changing this color to purple. Okay. In case you are wondering how am I breaking it, this jumper wires, just double tap on this very particular wire, it will break off, right? By doing so, these connections are pretty very visible. So it's a good uh, practice to, number one, use different colors and try to make the connections very visible. Okay. So going back to the, we connected the power to 5 volts. We connected the ground to the ground, and we used a data pin. We used a signal pin, pin number 2. I will be going back to the code. I have this code all set up. Just we need to change the actuator. In the previous activity, we had the actuators of LED, this buzzer and vibration motor. But in this very particular activity, we have the actuator as servo motor. I will change the actuators. Now in the output, there is this very particular option. There is very particular block that says rotate servo. Again, we are using the servo motor. Of course, the rotation will be the actuating signal. So we will use rotate servo on pin. Pin, which pin? Pin, we have signal pin. Signal pin is connected to pin number 2. We'll go back to the code and put the location. Location is pin number 2. How many degrees? How many degrees do we want to change this angle of rotation? Now, servo motor is the motor that the angle of rotation goes from 0 degree to 180, not beyond that. It's made of gears. The rotation angle is 0 to 180, not beyond that. So we will change, for example, to 120 degrees. Okay. And if the obstacle is not in the range, then then rotate this very particular servo motor back to 0 degrees. Okay. Let's check it. Let's verify it. Our code is working. Our code is proper. Our connections are proper. We'll start the simulation. Okay. Now we'll check on this ultrasonic sensor. Oh, now if the obstacle is beyond the range is 70 centimeter. We have put up a range of 90 centimeters. If it is beyond the range, then we have the 0 degree angle, right? This is the initial position. This is the 0 degree. The second, this very particular obstacle comes inside the range, it triggers our system. The second the system is triggered, automatically our servo motor changes to an angle of 120 degrees. How do we know this 120 degrees? Because we have put up 120 degrees in our code. I can change it. I can put it 90 degrees. I can put it 45 degrees, just not beyond 180 degrees. My recommendation, like working on the sensors from last 3-4 years, is that just don't go beyond 170 degrees, because that way this gears inside the servo motor does get stuck. And one more this recommendation would be, most of the times when the students come to the lab, they try to manually alter this angle of rotation in these servo motors. They try to they are kind of playing with the servo motors. Just make sure you inform them that this motor inside it has gears. When we manually change this particular fin of it, or this fan of it, the rotors get jammed, the inside the gears get jammed. So it's better not to change the angle of the rotation manually. Okay, so I guess that was it. I believe this activity would have been fun for you, and definitely some understanding from this.
Yes, yes,
Now it's
yes, yes.
151. So if
Thank
there is
you.
any question regarding this, I definitely would like to put them across. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Saik, for the wonderful session. And I think teachers learned something new or have some understanding on how they can develop or they can create projects without the hardware. And so this will save actual hardware, but once the project programs start working, then students can implement the actual prototype after the ES. So thank you, teachers, for your patience. And now we are at the end of these 6 days of session. So I have shared attendance, assignment, and feedback form in the chat. Gokul, you also please request to take the queries. So teachers, so the assignment that we have shared, request you all to submit the assignments by Monday by 4 p.m. Monday 4 p.m. we will close all the forms link. Complete. Very good with the knowledge of these gadgets. Yeah. So by Monday, we'll close all links. And I request to all of you, please submit your assignments. And I hope, teachers, you really enjoy this 6 days of training with us. And in future, definitely we will have more trainings and we will invite you for further teachers training. And we will share online training links also. So we have some online trainings by Dell Technologies that we will also share with you. So online links हमारे पास जितने भी आएंगे trainings के वो हम आपके साथ share करेंगे और आपसे request है आप प्लीज अपने Facebook पे आप जरूर उसको post कीजिए trainings को और side by side I request if teachers can share the testimonials in your own words. आपने खुद के वर्ड्स में आपको ट्रेनिंग कैसी लगी, आपने क्या सीखा, आप एक टेस्टिमोनियल के फॉर्म में आप मुझे शेयर कर सकते हैं। मैं सबसे जो अच्छे टेस्टिमोनियल्स होंगे डेफिनेटली मैं ग्रुप में भी शेयर करूंगा सभी के साथ, और आपके जो फेसबुक लिंक हैं जो पोस्ट हमें बहुत अच्छे लगेंगे मैं जरूर उनको भी हमें ग्रुप्स में सभी टीचर्स के साथ शेयर करूंगा। मोर देन 3000 स्कूल्स आर देयर इन द ग्रुप, सो मैं सभी के साथ आपके links, testimonials, I'll definitely share. So your testimonials will help us or will help the other teachers to motivate. आप जो testimonials हमें भेजेंगे उनके feedbacks आप जो रिटर्न में हमें भेजेंगे आपके लेटर हेड में, हम वो टॉप उनके पिक्चर्स उनके फोटोज हम बाकी टीचर्स को भेजेंगे ताकि थोड़ा सा मोटिवेशन हो और ज्यादा से ज्यादा टीचर्स हमारे साथ नेक्स्ट टाइम ज्वाइन करें। तो again, myself Neeraj and I'm from Learnings Foundation. So in future we will be having more training programs for teachers. मैं ग्रुप्स में शेयर करता रहूंगा और जितने भी लिंक्स सेशंस ऑनलाइन हमारी ट्रेनिंग्स होती हैं स्टूडेंट्स को लेकर के वो भी हम शेयर करेंगे। एंड इफ यू वांट टू लर्न मोर, अगर आप ज्यादा और सीखना चाहते हैं, सो ऑन द यूट्यूब आई शेयर देयर आर लॉट ऑफ कंटेंट अवेलेबल, so you can share those content with your students so they will be able to understand and they will be learn programming coding। तो टीचर जो आपको मैं आपको लिंक्स मैं आपको रिकॉर्डिंग्स दे रहा हूँ उस रिकॉर्डिंग्स पे और भी सेशंस हैं प्रोग्रामिंग करने के लिए, आर्डिनो से रिलेटेड, MIT ऐप से रिलेटेड, गूगल टीचेबल मशीन, ऐसे बहुत सारे टेक्नोलॉजीज जो हमने आज यहाँ सीखे, उनसे और भी हमारी काफी सारे ट्यूटोरियल्स हैं। तो वो आप अपने बच्चों को डायरेक्ट, स्टूडेंट्स को डायरेक्ट दे सकते हैं, जिससे वो उसको सीखें और फ्यूचर में वो और वीडियोस वहां आती रहेंगी, तो वहां पे और वो आगे टॉपिक्स अपने डाउट्स क्लियर कर सकते हैं। राइट, सो आई थिंक दिस इज अ गुड क्लोजर। और मैं अपना आई एम गोइंग टू अनम्यूट। अपना क्वेश्चंस मेरे से पूछ सकते हैं, कोई भी डाउट है आप पूछ सकते हैं। या
Hello.
Hello, sir.
यस,
Hello.
हेलो हेलो, यस सर।
Sir, can you
AVRWF।
hear my? Yes, sir. Sir, only
Yes,
one
sir.
small doubt. SC05 we are using for the Bluetooth module. We did so many projects. It is working. 100% it is working. After some days, it is not working. What is the problem, sir?
So, sir, might be what happens sometimes due to over fluctuation or over voltage, the circuit got, sometimes what we do, hum plus minus when we connect, so there's a kind of short circuit. So might be it will happen. So I request you do one thing, to change the HC module and try with the new one. If it is working, then there should be a problem in the previous one.
Like that I changed, sir. 4-5 projects, sir. Only one project it is working. Remaining and all now dead. 100% it is working before.
Okay.
Now
So
it is.
so maybe
Only
there is a
Bluetooth is having problem like that. I don't know why.
yes. You can change the Bluetooth device with the other one, and even you can check your programming also.
Programming also. Okay.
Yes. So
Thank you,
teachers,
sir.
those just a second, teachers, those who are have to leave, just one request, please complete your assignments on time, so that I will generate the certificates. I will share the share the
Hello.
certificate to you on timely. And please,
Hello.
yeah, one request, please share with us the testimonials, the feedbacks, the Facebook
Yes,
link.
sir.
So this will become, actually, this will help us also to have more sessions. So हमें मोटिवेशन मिलता है जब आपकी तरफ से हमें टेस्टिमोनियल्स, फीडबैक्स रिटर्न में आते हैं, तो उससे हमें मोटिवेट मिलता है कि हम ऐसे ही 20-20 घंटे के सेशन आपके लिए हर साल, हर 6 महीने में आपको करवाएं। तो आई रिक्वेस्ट, प्लीज गिव अस एज सच, यू कैन कनेक्ट विद
Hello.
मी। यस
Hello.
यस, यूज दिस।
Sir,
जी
assignment when
सर,
to submit, sir? Any date,
can
sir?
I ask a question, sir?
Monday
Assignment
4
and
p.m.
testimonial both.
Monday 4 p.m.
Sir, testimonials.
Yes.
When we have to
Assignment when to
मेरी
submit
सिर्फ
submit,
एक
sir?
इंक्वायरी
testimonials.
है सर, प्लीज एक बार
Yes.
मेरी इंक्वायरी
Monday
सुन।
4 p.m. Monday 4 p.m. is the deadline.
And
Yes.
testimonials, sir, where we have to submit
You can send me directly, ma'am, over the WhatsApp.
हेलो।
Yes,
Hello,
Anuj
sir.
ji.
जी सर, मैं ये पूछना
Sir,
चाहता था
can
कि ये
you
जो
please
सारा
share
प्रोसीजर
the
है ना सर।
assignment again?
Ma'am, it's Gokul. Gokul, are you there? Okay, let me share. Ma'am, it's in the chat box.
Sir,
Yes, Anil ji, आप
assignment
कुछ
link
पूछ रहे
is
थे?
not opening.
जी सर, मैं ये पूछना चाह रहा था कि ये जो सारा प्रोसीजर है ना, जितने भी फॉर्म्स वगैरह सबमिट होते हैं, जो भी हमारा PFMS है और वो सारा है, ये टाइम टू टाइम कब होता है और मतलब कितने टाइम के अकॉर्डिंग ये करना चाहता है? ऐसा कोई हमारे पास ये है, मतलब कि कोई PDF है कि कब सब कौन कौन से फॉर्म होते हैं जो ATL में भरे जाते हैं और कौन कौन सी, सारा मतलब एक सीक्वेंस में होता होगा, जैसे कि कब कब क्या क्या करना पड़ता है?
जी सर, मैं आपसे वही बोल रहा था कि हमारा एम के अगर पोर्टल पर आप जाएंगे, एम के पोर्टल पे उन्होंने सारा डेटाबेस में जहाँ आप जाते हैं ट्रांस, उस समय उन्होंने एक चीज प्रॉपर डेडलाइन के साथ दिया हुआ है। तो आप एम के पोर्टल को फॉलो करेंगे, वो सब कुछ टाइम से अपडेट करते हैं कि कब आपको क्या करना है। तो आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है, आप एम पोर्टल पे जाइए और वहां पे आके आप पूरा गाइडलाइंस देखिए, उन्होंने मेंशन किया हुआ है कि क्या क्या डॉक्यूमेंट्स आप कब कब सबमिट करने हैं।
ओके, थैंक यू
सर,
सर, थैंक यू सर।
टेस्टिमोनियल कहाँ सबमिट करना है?
मैम, यू कैन सेंड मी, आप मुझे डायरेक्टली व्हाट्सएप पे शेयर कर सकते हैं। The one in the group, the messages are coming ना, आप वहाँ पे आप शेयर कर सकते हैं in your own words.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir.
Thank you. Yes, hello.
सर, मेरी एक क्वेरी एक्चुअली एटीएल से रिलेटेड थी। मैं अर्चना मैम से पूछना चाह रही थी, बट आई डिड नॉट गेट अ चांस। तो मुझे ये था एक्चुअली कि हमारी एटीएल ग्रांट जो हमें हमारी अप्रूव हुई थी फर्स्ट, वो जनवरी 21 में हमें मिली है। उसके बाद लास्ट मंथ हमको ट्रांच 2 भी मिल गया है। बट मुझे इसका टोटल टेन्योर जानना है, मतलब कि अगर हम तीनों ट्रांच हमें चाहिए, लेट्स सपोज, तो ये हमको जो गवर्नमेंट देता है एटीएल चलाने के लिए, ये कितने साल के लिए होता है? 10 साल के लिए होता है, 15 के लिए होता है?
I mean,
मतलब कितने साल तक हम
initially it's for 5 years. The first year में आपको 12 lakh है, then after every year it's spent of 2 lakh rupees. but now some dates have been changed. As in the morning, Achal said कि for 24 months it's there. जिससे आपको proper अपना utilization certificate, आपको अपना proper पूरा data, audit से related files, आपको सब उसमें statements सब upload करनी पड़ेगी, right?
नहीं सर, हाँ वो तो मेरे को वो मुझे आइडिया पता चल गया, बट जैसे अभी हमें ट्रांस 2 मिली है, अब 2 साल बाद हम ट्रांस 3 के लिए अप्लाई करेंगे, तो मतलब ये वैलिडेशन पीरियड में रहेगा ना हमारा ट्रांस 3, क्योंकि हमें जनवरी 21 में हमें एटीएल का वो मिल गया था।
जी 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 मैम, गाइडलाइंस तो चेंज होती रहती है। मैं आपसे वही रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा विदाउट एनी कमिटमेंट कि आप अगर एम के पोर्टल पर जाते हैं, दे
Can
हैव
you
द
share the
वीडियोस,
Facebook link where
yes
the
ma'am,
things need to be
just
uploaded?
just a second ma'am, I'm coming back to you. So ma'am, I'm saying you can just follow the guidelines. It's over the portal, because every time the guidelines is changed and it is different from school to school. So I request you to please check the guidelines. Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me,
Please
sir.
share the Facebook
Yes ma'am.
link
Facebook
Sir,
link
in
for ma'am.
chat only assignment
where
link
we
is
are
given.
supposed
That
to
is a form,
post
na?
our testimonials.
Ma'am, you can, its link is given in, I have shared the links in the WhatsApp groups. I have shared, and you can directly text the query to admin in the group. They will get back to you, ma'am. आपको वहाँ पे वो revert कर देंगे.
Sir, can you give it right now in chat? We can click.
Facebook, आपको किसका Facebook link चाहिए, ma'am?
सर जिस पे ये अपलोड करने हैं टेस्टिमोनियल्स.
Testimony in the sense, it is basically a written kind of what we say feedback. आप ना आप स्कूल के लेटर हेड पिक करके उसको PDF के फॉर्म में आप डायरेक्टली एडमिन को आप शेयर कर सकते हैं इन द व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप.
ओके ओके.